Are
we now? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome this wonderful Christmas season. I am, of course, Big Mike, leader and founder and something else of D20 Live, and welcome to our Spirit of the Century game.
Woo!
All right.
Hey.
Across the way, we have, of course, our players for tonight, or today, depending on what time zone you're in. Introduce yourselves, boys.
Hello, I'm Dave. I'm playing.
Audio on that thing.
What? Oh,
this audio on that thing.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
Oh shit! I actually have to hit the volume button.
I am playing world famous pugilist Billy J. Mantley, not to be confused with world famous pugilist Tommy Ray Hanley. Generally, I find my way to the solution of problems by punching them.
As all good men do.
Yes.
Yes.
I am going to be a stellar artifact hunter. My name is Buford Long because everything I hunt belongs in a museum.
Oh. Played by Arcana.
Hi, peoples. All right. My name is Tom, and I'll be playing the character of Rick Silver, whose real name is Michal Slivanovich, but his mentor just kept calling him Dick. He wanted to know what the hell this means. I was told it was short for Richard, and so Rick Silver, it works better as pen name.
My character's name is Heinrich von Gaubenschlaben. I'm a very wealthy German socialite with a dark and checkered past.
All right, I totally forgot. I'm a scientist, but my main thing is I have a wonderful gun. It shoots silver. Not silver bullets, liquid silver.
Hot liquid silver.
That's so dangerous.
It's like a cheese whiz gun.
But with molten silver.
Well, I am quite religious, and my mentor often referred to it as a literal pray and spray.
So,
Gross.
to begin, you guys each of you wake up, and you find yourselves suspended by the wrists in the air. Looking out, if you look over your shoulder behind you, you can see the Parliament building of London. Not really. That's a wall. But I love how
the Parliament was so green.
depending on who's in power.
And only a wall.
We said no politics, Mike.
No politics?
We said no
This is about as political as it's going to get. In front of you is a large, elaborate death ray. And it clearly looks like a large, elaborate death ray, as it has all the wonderful 19s and 20s-esque tubes and wiring, and it's all very much hodgepodge together.
I don't think it's working.
Why?
We're in front of it, and we're not dead yet.
Give it a second. And you can see sparks flying off of it everywhere. There's an occasional whirring and clicking sound, and you see a mad scientist cackling there. Ah! There, you centurions! You have tried to stop me, but my knockout poison has worked quite well. And now you will see me defeat Parliament with my death ray, which goes in a line, because it's better than a dot.
Chain to the wall and look around and say,
Tied. It's rope.
Oh, sorry. And are we in the path? Are we in the path of this death ray?
Yes, you are.
This is
Perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect?
Yes, perfect.
This is so kinky. If you wanted to strap me to the wall, I just had to ask. The giant mash frog, however, is completely unnecessary.
Silence you! How dare you represent Germany so poorly? You could have been a man of science!
I am a man of science.
What science?
All of the best ones.
I don't believe you. And I don't like you anymore. When I kill you with my death ray, this one right here.
is that what that is?
Yes, it's a fucking death ray! What? No, it's a snow cone maker. Of course it's a death ray!
It looks more like someone
Crying out for help.
Okay. I am not crying out for help. I am establishing dominance through destruction.
You are completely right, because everyone makes giant death rays. You are completely correct. I don't know how I made such a mistake, boys.
So, as this is going on,
Well, it is easy to...
I should say the name of this mad scientist, by the way. It is, of course, Dr. Apocalypse,
Oh,
famous mad supervillain. And you have been pursuing him for several weeks, and you thought you had trailed him to a specific tall building that is right next to Parliament when you are hit with knockout gas, and you have woken up, suspended as you are.
Such a beautiful high.
So as you're setting,
gas, it's so amazing.
so
My
as Apocalypse is talking to you, he has to continually break his focus
From
from
you guys to set up and adjust the death rate, because it's clearly having issues functioning.
Okay.
The turbines sound like they're overloading for those of you who have a
I
science
would
background.
love to do a science roll and see, can I identify any weaknesses
yes.
that he's barely paying attention to,
Go ahead.
so that I can misdirect him and give him the wrong instructions
Go
to
ahead.
make him do this.
Anyone can make any kind of roll to distract him as well if they want to.
Damn it! I want to use my blather.
That's my only weakness.
I would like
He's found my only weakness, not being able to punch my way out of it.
Do you want to try and rip the ropes free?
Yes, in fact I do.
punch the air and snap the rope.
I am
Okay.
not a mantis shrimp.
So, Mike, I think I rolled 2 pluses and a minus and a blank. So my science skill is superb,
Yeah, so it's a plus
and
five.
I got a +1, so it's a total of 6.
Yeah, you can easily tell this death ray barely functions as anything.
No, and so
Apocalypse has made additional modifications on top of it, which makes it incredibly unstable. He is only his actions are keeping this thing from falling apart, blowing up, and colliding out of the building. Any kind of distraction would lead this thing to ending badly.
No.
And
I
you can relay that
I
to
want
him.
to use my science skill to bullshit and tell him the wrong things to do.
Okay.
Just even slightly here or there.
All right,
we
let's-
need to believe you and actually do them.
Yeah, so let's see. He has no mental resolve skills whatsoever, which is great.
Oh,
So his resistance
I
roll
have a
is
deceit of good.
cool. He does not have anything that can repel that.
Technically, I have a higher
So-
deceit.
We all do.
As long as I can use my academic skill and bullshit my way through anything.
You guys can.
we all
However,
just-
any of you who wants to act next?
we
Because
all
he's
just start
taking it.
screaming instructions at him and confuse the shit out of
If
him.
you want to.
Because I have blather
Yeah.
plus a really high, plus a good deceit. He's got deceit. You are gonna just start punching things
as soon as I am loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a +1 in my roll, so that's what you guys have to beat.
A +1.
Yes. He has no skills.
Don't we
in-
by default make it if it's higher than?
And you
fair?
You could-
The only way you could fail is if you roll all minuses.
Yeah.
Okay. My mistake. All right.
And any of you can interact with him accordingly.
That's a result of 0. What is
Oh,
your
by the way,
bonus?
if any of you had any special equipment or relics or anything like that that has not been taken off of you, he didn't have time.
I have.
So my
Gun is strapped to your back,
okay.
wherever you would have put it normally.
I have.
It's duct
A-
taped to his chest hairs.
I have.
Die
This
Hard.
was.
This isn't Die Hard. It's not, gonna
Rip.
go, it's not Nakatomi Plaza. That's not how this is going to end.
It's a Christmas.
Okay.
How big is the death ray?
Wait.
It's easily taking
carryable?
up two. No, it's clearly taking up 2 to 3 stories in size.
Because otherwise we could be like, we now have a death ray. Ho ho ho.
I would like to roll might to tear my way out of these
Okay.
things. That's a +2, I believe.
Yeah.
Boop.
Well, you got
I got a +1.
They're fraying. It will take another try. Who else wants to do stuff?
I have a tiny 22 Derringer hidden on my frilled and puffy sleeve.
Uh-huh.
So just for you, just so you know,
Okay.
because I do have the quick draw.
Yeah.
Stunt. So, I'm going to just mindlessly chatter on and on.
So you're going to use the blather stunt.
about his nonsense, nonsense death ray.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So-
And any time that he's making an adjustment, I'm going to tell him that that's the wrong thing. You should be doing.
Make
the
your
other
rolls,
thing.
boys.
I did.
Is the death ray close enough so that I could potentially kick off my boot at it and knock it off kilter?
You probably could, actually.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you want to try?
Sure.
Well played. Well played. I dig that.
The gimbal
What
is
skill would
made
that even
from
be?
Shoddy equipment.
In this case, that's a good question. Whatever you think applies, actually, in this case. It can
Can I
easily
use
just
academics to calculate
No.
the proper angle?
athletics would work. Might could theoretically work. Sleight of hand.
To secretly kick it across the
It's
room.
just you're like, oh,
I think athletics is your
yeah.
best.
Athletics
bet.
is probably the best one though.
Well, couldn't I use resources? Because a boot is a resource.
No, because resources is you using money. You're not hucking money at him to make him.
Oh my
nut.
God.
If I have a coin on my boot, can I huck the coin?
Are you wearing penny loafers?
What?
Oh my god, you could be.
No, just fucking make your fucking athletics roll.
What if I hide money in my boot? Technically, there's money, and
Okay,
I'm using
well,
money.
Remember, you can do pretty much anything with that good athletics roll.
So wait, resources is money?
Yes, resources and money.
Can I throw money at
What's your
stuff?
negatives?
Yes, you
Not
can.
fair.
You can throw money at a problem to make it go away.
0?
I'm gonna take that literally.
Total of 0.
Counts as a success.
Ha ha ha!
Your shoe easily cartwheels through the air. It bangs off the top of the death ray and lands inside. And Apocalypse just stares at us like, Vi! Vi, would you? It's interrupt! He's getting a broom and he's trying to jostle it out now.
Oh, that's no
He's
good.
now distracted.
Yes.
I rolled a 2 blanks and then 2 minuses for my deception,
Yeah.
but I'm going to be using my theory in practice. It allows me to use science for just about anything.
Yeah.
So it's I have a superb of science, so it's a total of +3
Okay.
to distract him. So, my friend, be careful with the broom. You're going to get that tube and
No, I won't!
knock everything out of alignment.
No, I've done that. I know that I'm doing. This is my thing.
Really, I could have put together something better. My grandmother could have put something together.
Oh
more
yeah, well
elegant than
she's
this.
dead and I'm alive and you suck. So shut up.
Really, a scientist, a scientist.
That was very mean.
I don't care if it was mean. I am a villain.
That was very cool.
I
Okay,
don't care.
shooting a man with a death ray is one thing, but making fun of his dead grandmother is very cruel.
Well, she's dead. She sucks. I don't care.
Von Schwaben
He
is
did.
right.
He did
That
beat your
was very
science roll. He beat your science roll to know that you're bluffing him. He's got a science of 5, and I got 2.
Ah.
That's his top skill because he's a mad scientist.
Can I roll bite again?
Go ahead.
It's +1, I think. Yeah.
You're bad at being strong.
Yeah. Is it +1?
You've easily broken free.
Haha! It's on now.
Wait, what's directly under him?
Just platform.
Because if it was like air,
It's open air like a few feet behind you guys, but it's just platform. You guys land easily.
All right. Well, I'm going to
Now you're in trouble.
I'm going to rush him and knock him off his ass.
All right. Do you want to fight him?
Absolutely.
All right.
Beat up's a nerd.
Do you know what pugilism is? Inferior to science.
He says with no teeth left.
I'm going to counter with fists.
All right. Fist versus fist.
Dave, you're really bad at
That's
this.
a shitty.
Dave, did you beat a 4?
No.
Hey, let's be two fists.
No, I didn't. I don't think. So
Okay.
That's
wait,
5,
5,
4, 3, 2,
3.
4.
Yeah, 4.
Four and four.
So 4 and 4. So we tied. Tie.
Ty goes to Centurion?
No, Ty just go to defenders because he's also a centurion technically.
Oh. Is this a Ghibli fist fight where they just...
Yeah. So you try to punch him, and he actually somehow weaves and goes, "Baff! Ha ha! I use science, physics." And then like, hey, you didn't hit me, so shut up.
Punch the nerd! Punch him in the stupid face.
I gotta punch him again when I can.
Well, as long as you keep having this discussion with your fists, the death ray is collapsing.
It is actually because you have now successfully not only distracted him, but have jammed the gun as well. What? You jammed the gun with your shoe.
Okay.
It is now very obviously cracking and popping, and it sounds like the turbines within it are overloading, and it sounds like the entire building is slowly shaking apart. If this goes on for any longer, this building may not be here anymore.
Right platforms all the way to the bottom.
You could.
I can avoid danger.
You could.
If I jump on him, can I avoid the danger too?
If you guys roll it right, you can also start using your aspects if you want, or you can invoke I can use your aspects against you, and you guys can start picking up fate points for later on. Because Arcada, you have I can avoid danger, and
Yes.
I can make a penalty against you for all your rolls for the rest of the. I can take a penalty against you for your survival in the next scene, and you can pick up a fate point if you make it.
I have social aspect.
You want to try in the next scene?
Maybe.
All right.
What do I use fate points for again?
You use them to add aspects, which give you +2s to re-roll, or just give you a flat +2 for a roll.
Okay.
Or any of your stunts, which allow that.
Depending on what the danger is, I might agree to this.
Okay. So, Tom, what are you doing now?
Okay, so...
He is sufficiently distracted, and you might be able to get out of the ropes under your own power.
All right, I have no... I actually have 1 might, an average. I'm wondering if I should try and use my my aspect of Soul Survivor. I'm not sure if everyone
Yeah, that
else
would work.
make
That would
it.
apply here.
So, okay, I'll use Soul Survivor as an
Spend a fate
aspect.
point.
So, okay, there's...
Yeah.
Spent. And so that gives me a what now?
+2.
+2 to my roll of might to try and break my bonds.
Yeah. Cool.
That's a total of 2 from the roll,
Yeah.
2 from the bonus, and 1 of might. I got a total of 5.
Easily break through the ropes.
Huzzah! Okay, I then grab my
Gun.
my silver gun,
Yes.
and
So ridiculous.
I proceed to shoot down my compatriots.
Okay.
I'm tired of being the sole survivor.
Fair enough. Jordan, what are you doing?
I let out a little shriek as he sprays golden or liquid silver above my head.
Yeah.
Because I'm super afraid of his gun. And then I gracefully flop to the ground.
Okay. Arcana, what are you doing? Now that you're on the ground.
Okay, well, his shot probably only just like got the rope, so we're down, but our hands are probably still
Yeah.
tied. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd like to undo that.
Yeah. It's we could easily do that.
Okay.
Because the holding rope's tied, so easily untie it.
Yeah.
They're very old frayed ropes. It's almost like, he put all of his money into the very badly malfunctioning fray, which is about to blow up in a few seconds.
I'd like to get my boot back.
That's going to be harder.
I can avoid danger.
Okay.
I'm going to be assuming a proper boxing stance.
All right, he's going to try to punch you now.
You mean fisticuffs?
Yes.
I'm going to marquee him in the face.
Oh, there it is. There's
No.
my rolling. Dave, I got a... Well, I tried to punch you. I got a 2.
I'm spending a fate point for my signature strike.
No, you're blocking now.
You're blocking,
Oh,
so
sorry.
it's about defense. None of your aspects apply.
What is my...
No, he can apply his aspects against it. None of his stunts apply.
Oh,
Unless
so
it's
what do I roll?
Just roll your fists to counter it.
Oh, okay.
It's the same stat.
5 plus 6.
whatever you
Punching him
want.
just makes him angrier.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
So,
5.
Yeah, you block it easily. Just, there's nothing to it. You're fighting a nerdy science guy that knows relatively well how to punch, and he just boom. Well, this isn't fucking at all. Not at all like the normal people I fight.
Now, I'm going to use that signature strike
Okay.
to put him out a window.
You're assuming that this building has windows.
Put him through a wall.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's 5.
there
6,
is a
7.
window. It was made crudely behind us.
There's an entire
plus
side of
whatever
this
this
building
is.
missing. You could
Oh yeah.
9.
9? I may not be able to mathematically beat that. And I can't.
Alright, so...
He's gone.
Once per fight scene, a character you may use this strike to do so. Roll the dice if the strike is
What actually is the
successful,
strike, though? Because it's something you've invented. It's your signature move.
So what is your signature move?
Where I attempt to knock his block off.
Okay, that's the signature move. That's... Yeah.
Knock his block off, as in knock his head complete off his shoulders.
Well, that's not going to happen. But what does the signature move say?
If the strike successfully damages the opponent,
Which it does.
It imposes a consequence in addition to treating the attack normally,
Okay.
such as checking up about it. This means that if the stress would normally produce a consequence, the victim will end up taking 2 consequences.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, with your incredibly powerful strike, not only do you give Dr. Apocalypse a black eye, which gives him a -2 consequence, but he also picks up a -4/1 because you exceeded his stress trap for that. Which now, let's see. Screw it, he's dizzy.
Hooray!
He is now dizzy, and he has a -4 on any kind of anything where dizzy would apply, which is most things. So, guys, after all of this combat, the death rays clearly sounds like it's about to blow up. The turbines are revving up even higher and higher now. Steam is cracking out of everywhere. There's lightning arcing between the struts of the building. How would you like to get the hell out of Dodge?
Can we see?
I would like
clearly?
to calmly go and get my boot.
Okay.
Okay!
Can we see a clear way out of the building?
Yeah, there's a stairwell going down.
I would like to grab Dr. Sillyface. Dr. Sillyface.
Dr. Apocalypse.
Dr. Sillyface. And put him in the most unbreakable German headlock and drag him down the stairs.
Okay.
Where you have like 2 fingers up his nose or something?
Yes.
Can you make the roll? That is going to be straight might, which is his 3 for him.
That's not going to go well for me.
Even 0.
I got 3.
Okay, well then he
So
is.
he just well no, and a -2. So I got a +1. So he backs your hands away.
No.
Yeah, we start slap fighting.
The German slappy fighting. Stop that, you fool! I've not done this
You
since
stop
I-
it!
You stop it! I've not done this since I was a school boy! Stop it! You stop it!
Good lord, you two. I just trying to separate you two.
Arcana, you want to try and roll your athletics to
reach in and grab my boot.
yeah, before it blows up.
Or get the broomstick to reach in and grab your boot.
Nah, I already tried that. It probably wedged it in further.
Oh, damn.
So you said athletics for this?
Yeah.
I think that's neutral.
Yeah, that's a
0?
Yeah.
You have, as the death ray is charging up, you grab the boot.
Mhm.
As that happens, you hear the entire top of the building starts to collapse and crash down on itself, going lower and lower through the building. And you realize that what blew up wasn't the ray itself, it was all the turbines and the floors beneath it.
Okay.
And now the building's collapsing and you are on this floor. Arcana, because
But I have my boot.
you're holding on your boot, but it's stuck into place, and the rest of you are grabbing sections of the floor with Apocalypse, except he flies out the window because he's dizzy. And you lose track of him
Of course,
For now.
for now. But the building just collapses, and finally you all stop. And Arcana just pulls his boot off of the death ray. It's like, I got it. You are now safely at ground level. You have lost track of Apocalypse, but you can hear a lot of German swearing coming from outside.
Well, this is useless. This thing does no longer need to blow up. Let me fix this. I'm going to use I can fix this.
You're gonna fix the death ray?
To stop it from blowing up.
It's done. The turbines blew up.
The
So
turbines
it's
were blowing
unpowered?
up.
Wait, so that was it? All this whiz and bang and nothing?
Where's the earth-shattering kaboom?
Yeah.
Don't complain to the designer outside.
It's very anticlimactic.
Well, okay then. Let me find this little amateur scientist.
You just hear screaming outside, I am not an amateur scientist! Somehow, and you don't know how, he's landed on a flagpole. No, sorry, a light post with his coat. So he's just kind of draped there very angrily.
Can I?
What?
We all stand around him and I say, eavesdropping is very rude.
Shut up!
We all have like an old Spider-Man end of the episode chuckle.
Oh, wait. So, like, hands on hips. Like,
Fade to black.
I punch the light post, he falls the 10 feet.
Crashes on the ground.
well, this is perfect.
Then
Perfect.
we all kick him till he stops moving.
And that brings an end.
Wait. I must do this. I make manacles out of silver.
They
Here.
are super hot.
I don't want to.
Sorry. That will be his problem.
Ah! You're slanging fun! He starts flipping you off angrily. Well, actually, no, you're in England, so it's this.
Would you
Okay.
like a pair of silver rings for each of those fingers?
I'm fine. I don't like you, so I don't like any of you. I will have my revenge.
Yeah. No, that
Yeah?
will not happen.
Yeah, I will. Watch me. You'll see me. You won't know you won't. It'll be a death threat. Be cool.
If it is anything
How
like this
cool.
contraption.
No, I'll make it better this time. As the constabulary roll in, you're just arguing with this insane German scientist on the side of the road.
Anything will be better than this piece of garbage.
Yeah.
This man needs a puzzle to do. This death ray thing is not working out.
Yes, it is.
Question.
Is
I
it?
got a building.
Is it?
It got a building.
Question.
I just have to put it on Parliament next time.
It was by accident.
Are we here legally, or will the constabulary also want us as well?
No, you're
Oh,
here
good
legally.
question.
Okay,
Let's
you're
look
here
at
legally.
it.
Otherwise, I'd be like, no, let's go.
No. Because the Centurions are a shadow organization, but if any of you choose to, you can have contacts in the police who know who you are. It's a lot like the Shadow, how he had it. So it's just like, yeah, take him away. Yeah.
What darkness looms in the hearts of men?
Apparently it's death rays for
The
this guy.
shadow knows. It's like, what?
Okay.
So, and they take Apocalypse away. You The standard procedure for Centurions when you getting a death ray, you don't have a lot of them, but it happens, is to actually take it into something called the Black Library, which is a
Library, you say?
Yeah, which is a special storage location underneath London's actual library, which holds any kind of strange artifacts or forms of science that are deemed too dangerous for public use.
Yeah, there's about
Strange,
15,
you say?
There's about 15 Ark of the Covenants in there.
Yeah.
This one barely qualifies. It's
Run
not
by
even
top men. Top men.
I don't like his hair, it's too stuffy.
And you see it safely escorted in, it's locked up. The old curator is just
like
a doddering old man. Yeah, he's an old man. Just slowly moves in. Locks
Make
up.
sure to mark it as non-functional.
Got it. Non-functional.
Cool.
Yeah,
Good enough.
That'll do.
As long as
That'll
it
do,
works
Pig.
in your system.
That'll do.
And as you all decide to retire for the end of the night,
For
you
now.
head back to the Century Club. The Century Club is like a very old-fashioned Masons or Rotary Club. To many people, you guys don't actually exist. The Century Club is a club that finances different types of the arts and sciences and history and things like that. All strong academics pursuits. However, in order to become an exclusive member or a Decarian, you have to be born on the first day of a decade. You guys were born the first day of a century in 1901. So, as a result, you are all Centurions. You are the secret order within the spirit of the century, within the Century Club. You are the ones who help the forces of good against evil, all kinds of fun stuff. And you adventure with things like this, with death rays, with dinosaurs, with sentient gorillas, all kinds of insane shit. Some of you have found Atlantis. Maybe, I don't know.
I go there twice a week.
Yeah.
They have great sushi.
You actually. There are Japanese Centurions. There's Centurions from all over the world because the Century Club does not acknowledge race as any kind of detriment or gender because they'd like to have high numbers.
How forward thinking of them? How forward thinking of them?
Oh, you know. And they have been around for a very long time.
Century, perhaps.
No, longer than that. Maybe 2 or 3.
Oh.
Actually, no. They've been around for a millennia, actually. So, as you're all relaxing, the head butler of the Century Club, Reeves, comes in and says, "Gentlemen, we've had a request for the Century Club." Let me double check this. Yeah.
Reminds me of John Wick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't seen John Wick, so I
You
don't.
should watch John Wick.
I hear it's good.
He's really good.
I haven't seen John Wick. I'm a poor boy.
Stop the stream!
Stop the stream!
We have to watch!
Fuck it, it's movie night.
Alright, welcome to Let's Riff John Wick.
You will not riff John Wick. You will shut up and watch the movie.
Fun fact, if this ever becomes a big enough deal, I will actually watch Transformers 4 for charity. Because I've never seen it.
Good.
Can we join you?
I haven't even watched Transformers 3, so that's
I
great.
haven't missed much.
I know.
Yeah, I'm sure
I
not.
know.
Anyway,
And I watched Transformers 2 under duress.
Oh, you poor boy.
Your rest.
Anyway, moving forward. Apparently there's going to be a special museum opening. A very rare artifact from the Congo of Africa has been recovered.
An artifact, you say?
Yes. And the Century Club is financially backing it. Because rare artifacts have a nasty habit of being stolen from museum openings, because this is the 1920s, they've asked that a few members of the because it is funded by the Century Club, the club itself has asked that you guys participate and just watch the event. You can socialize however you want. Just be around. Yeah. Yes, you can.
Well, no one will be able to steal the artifact if I steal it first.
It's found! It's in a museum! Why are you re-stealing it?
For fun.
I won't take it out of the museum because obviously it belongs there.
It's a little known fact that in the 20s museums were on the honor system.
The honor?
He'll steal it and then just tastefully place it in the men's room.
He just wants to lick it a little bit.
Well, this sounds like a very great idea. Perhaps they will turn it into a novel. Maybe someone will eventually adapt it into a different form of media.
Okay.
Like paintings?
Like maybe pictures that have motion. I don't know.
Oh, now you're just talking insanity.
But I've seen some weird things.
Is that one of your aspects?
Yes.
Oh,
I don't know what it does, but I'm gonna find a way to use it.
okay.
Movie pictures. What will he think of next?
Did they have that turny thing that had with the thing that you look through? And
Was that? Are you asking if that was invented in the 19th?
the rotoscope?
Yes.
I think so, but it's not like public use. Like proper cinema hasn't happened yet.
No.
It will soon.
Hey, moving on.
know.
Proper
Anyway.
cinema was World War II, wasn't it?
Yeah, World War II.
Ish.
Well, that's where it really became a big deal. What?
As the producer snickers at us.
Oh, they're asking if the artifact is part of the Infinity Gauntlet that we're doing.
What?
Oh.
Never.
No.
What? Oh, that's ludicrous.
No.
What a
No.
ludicrous display. Stop
Oh no.
Why would that be a thing? That
No,
Mike
we're out of
does?
stones. They've all been found. Anyway, moving on.
He says
Have they?
ominously.
They have every six, all 6 of the Infinity Stones have been revealed where they are currently.
I wouldn't put it past you to have a 7th just cause.
I don't violate canon. I'm
The retcon stone.
Just the look on Jordan's face right now.
I don't violate canon.
Yeah.
He says as he invents the Emperor's New Bride. I nearly shit a brick, Mike.
Last time
I almost threw up a little bit in my mouth.
when I said it,
It's like, it's a gold playing time, whatever. I'm like, are you kidding me?
oh shit. How is the chat doing anyway right now?
They're alive.
They're alive. Oh, okay. Are any of them smoking? No.
Oh, that would
Not
explain
yet.
so much.
Much, really. That would justify everything that's happened in D20.
All of us are
entire
stone
canon.
cold sober every time.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I don't do drugs as a rule because
Yeah.
I'm so detached from reality as is. I don't think I'd ever come back.
Anyway.
All right.
Do you guys want to do any prep before you head to the museum? Because it is later on in the evening.
I wax and polish my knuckles.
Duly noted.
Ew. That is the most aggressive masturbatory term I've ever heard.
I changed into my slightly more fashionable but still very functional outfit.
Good.
Does it include a lab coat?
No, he's
Nicer
an
trim.
artifact finder.
Oh,
guy.
I'm sorry.
I'm dressed.
And a
he's
scholar.
And a scholar.
He's a scientist and he's your talker.
I'm dressed in white linen and purple velour
Oh my god.
with gold trim a la Prince.
So you look like
What?
a Colombian drug lord.
Oh my god. Do I
Jordan, I want you to wear that out for the rest of the adventure because I know where you're all going to end up by the time we're done.
well, if
Colombia?
I don't have a chance, if I don't have a chance to change, I mean,
You may not actually.
although I do have a servant with my wardrobe that moves with me.
Like in battle?
Yes. I mean, if you can fit a wardrobe, obviously we couldn't with the death ray.
Yeah.
I mean,
So he was
let's
just downstairs
I
waiting.
mean, let's be
So
realistic.
he died when the
here.
death ray crashed on him.
I have a very.
What, a revolving door of hell?
It's the hiring policy is non-specific. I'm an equal opportunity employer.
Can you push a wheelbarrow around?
For
You're
myself,
hired.
I think I'll just try and manage this tangled mane of crazy hair that I usually have.
Okay.
It's not really successful, but I'll, and then I put on a suit that should see some sort of care, but doesn't.
Okay. Lab coat's over it.
No.
Lab coat's
no.
under it.
Yeah.
It's tucked
Just
into his
sticking
pants.
out.
Where it's tucked into his pants. It's going
All right.
down his leg.
So, as you all enter, some of you are fashionably dressed, some of you are strangely dressed, some of you are insanely dressed, and some of you
I am practically dressed.
are practically dressed.
I'm fashion forward.
Where? The era of dubstep and cocaine?
I'm
How far forward do you want to go?
Cocaine exists now,
I know, but it's not the 1980s yet.
but I love it
wearing-
so much.
I am wearing tweed
Oh
pants
shit! Yeah, you can actually
with
buy
suspenders
cocaine now over
over
the
a
counter.
white button
That's
down
messed
that
up.
is well tailored, and a like a sports coat.
Okay, so you all head in. It's a lovely event. The who's who of London are
I'm
here.
loving every second.
But my mutton
lower
chops
nobility.
that come down to make my mustache are
What?
combed.
You have mutton chops that make a mustache.
Mutton chops that come down like this
Uh-huh.
and make a mustache.
Wait, didn't you tell me that you had a cut like right here, just so the mutton chops were just chops and they weren't complete?
No.
Okay.
we were toying with that.
Oh, you were toying with that. Okay.
Yeah, Jordan was trying to ruin my image.
Yes, I do that. I sample the hors d'oeuvres in the daintiest fashion.
Oh, they're very lovely, and they're all very themed. They're all very tropical.
Sort of.
The colors are delightful.
Oh, they're very delightful. At the front, you can see everyone is gathering around what looks like a large hunk of stone from a distance. If you go up closer, it looks like part of a circle. It's kind of jagged on certain ends, and there's clearly ancient, strange writing scripted across it, and it looks like it's built to be part of something else. And there's a very nervous and very jittery, what appears to be looks like a very bookish researcher type, answering people's questions accordingly, as the museum curator is being much more dynamic and magnanimous and saying, but it's so powerful, and no. The researcher is trying to explain what it actually is, as the curator is overselling it, obviously.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to my nerdy fellow here.
Yeah. The researcher's like, well, it's
Do
just...
not care.
It's supposedly part of a set, and
I can't punch
it's quite it's quite
fascinating. Yeah. It is part of the dais of the great African god... Oh, I can't believe I came up with this. Mika Walla Walla Bing Bang.
We believe there's translation errors.
You're the worst person.
I am.
That's the only
I don't think this
thing
belongs in a
thought-
museum. I don't think it belongs in existence with that name.
I believe I have translation errors, but that's the best I've got so far. It's believed to be part of a set of his personal dais that contained all of his great legendary power. It's quite exciting. Here it's incomplete, of course. And there's a curator. But it's still part of the set, and we're going to find the rest on our next expedition, aren't we? Well, I don't know. I mean, we could... They were all missing from where we found them, but I'm very optimistic. Accordingly.
Is the curator a woman?
Do you want it to be? Jordan, even odd. Call it. For it to be a woman. Even?
Don't
Mike-
roll the
Mike-
dice.
Mike-
Stop rolling the dice like that, man.
Dead.
Yeah.
Odd, it's a guy.
Aw, that's too bad.
I'm gonna say,
Is this making you uncomfortable,
I
Jordan?
can see
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Okay, I can see
I'm
it looks
using the
bad
wrong
on
hand.
camera.
I don't...
It looks even
You
worse
could be
right here.
left-handed.
No, I'm not. It's this hand.
Thanks, Mike.
That's the one with more hair on it.
Yeah.
And the muscles are tighter. Anyway. Oh, okay. Are we having audio problems?
Yeah, they were just one because every time we switch, apparently your microphone was getting a little.
Okay. Is it fixed now?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Moving on. So,
How do you all wish
touching
to...
it.
I'm not touching
You
it.
won't go blind.
I'm not touching my microphone. I'm in public.
That's not what I'm talking
Talking about.
Well, let's do it now. I'm wearing...
glasses, so shut up. Anyway, moving on.
Now we know where.
So what do you guys want to do?
I want to keep my eye on the artifact.
I'm gonna see if there's.
I'm just like...
Soon everyone will blink at the same time and it will be mine.
I'm gonna look
around, see if there's any way to like. How heavy is this? How big is this? Piece
It's
of
a
stone?
sizable
Piece of stone, about is at least I would say it's at least, it's not a meter long, but it's at least
Mike,
2.
Is it
Bigger than the chair you're sitting in.
No.
Is it bigger than a
Bread basket.
Yes. It's at least...
It's about 2 feet by 1 foot by 1 foot.
Okay, so it's like
Intimate.
A small log.
Basically,
Oh
yeah.
my god, we
sounded
found
fun.
a
The Thunderstone. Quick, find a Pikachu.
No, it's just pure stone.
Rub it on the stone. Do it.
Goes to a
Archive, if you
magical
want, you can
girl.
try and translate the inscriptions on the rune, on it
my
itself.
Sure. What would that be?
Academics.
Awesome.
And by the way, do you have a stunt that lets you translate ancient, weird goobly-gok, like artifacts?
If it pertains to my general area of expertise.
Which is
Artifacts.
general.
Which is artifacts.
Scholar ancient artifacts. Yes.
So he has a stunt, Scholar Ancient Artifacts.
So that's only a +1.
Ah,
Is it better
It's
than
your general area of expertise, but this is specifically an ancient artifact, so you get a +2.
Awesome. So +2, +5 because it's academics. So I'm already at 7.
yeah.
and then your roll?
Here's an idea for the next RPG.
Jack die!
We play
You gotta rewind.
Every time you jack.
Yeah!
What'd you get?
the
8.
idea for next
Total?
RPG.
8 total.
Okay. One, he has
Play
gotten the
Pokemon
name
War
wrong of the
instead
god.
Wichita, you know.
Okay.
But you're not sure what it is.
What? With an 8?
Yeah.
No,
Because the
no,
dais
Can I
is...
just make it up?
If you want.
I don't know what to make it up to.
Well, think about it.
Bladder.
Nah.
Skibbity-doo-bop.
But
Skibbity-doo.
it's not describing a religion.
Scatman.
Arcana. It's not...
Scatman. God's called Scatman. One word, Scaman.
Moving on. It's not describing mythology. This is an operations manual.
Oh, dang.
That part's missing. But it's warning labels. It requires all 4 pieces to operate the device,
Okay.
and it's specifically listed as a device.
Ah.
Well, the closest translation for you is device.
Okay.
Do not use under certain date and under certain times of the year.
Okay. Does it state which times of the year?
No, that's cut off. It's like it's part of a set.
It's
It's supposed to be operated under specific periods of the year.
okay.
All 4 pieces must be assembled for it to be used safely.
But it can be used.
Yes,
Right now.
without all pieces.
Okay.
But there's something else too. There's arrows pointing to a 5th piece in the center. This thing is a ring. There are 4 parts around a ring to a centerpiece.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
That's what they've got wrong. This is not a 4-part thing. It's a 5-part thing.
We're looking for the Lilo Dallas.
I really should say it. I think Dave just did.
What?
Like Tom and I were like, he was like Fifth Element. I was like, no.
Lilo Dallas multipass.
Yeah! Goddamn Fifth Element!
Well, we know we're not looking for a thing, but a person.
Yeah.
You're all assuming.
Ruby Rock.
Let's get
Yes!
We don't have one of those yet. And
Yet.
we don't have the pieces for a Fifth Element type scenario. I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt on this one.
Okay.
Hey,
Although
those
we
aliens
got
showed
our-
up
Keep an eye
a
on you,
long
mister.
time ago.
Okay. We all know it's not going to be a person. It'll be a damn sarcophagus.
With a person in it.
Facing
That's
up.
so much better
like
than
a
what I
cannon.
came up with.
Take it.
Great. No, because I have to set this shit up. I'll use it next time we do Spirit if you come back, Arcana.
Okay.
We'll make it a nice little sarcophagus with mummies coming out of it and shit.
Are we blowing up
We'll explain where your
aliens? This is
goddamn
awesome.
sword comes from.
You have an Egyptian.
He has an Egyptian sword that he stole from a mummy's tomb.
Ooh, a kopesh.
So that's not dangerous or anything.
No.
Shouldn't be.
Put it in his back pocket.
Like it might have a curse. I don't know.
Nah, it's just in his back pocket. It tore a hole in the bottom of his pocket, so it's just really just dangling out of his back pocket.
Well, if this is an operations manual, like, it must be some sort of.
Well, have
Science
Arcana, have you
given.
relayed that to the rest of the team?
Which bit? Part that I have an ancient Egyptian mummy sword?
No.
What actually is written on this thing?
Not yet.
Is there part of the
It's not like
excavation?
I'm gonna shout it out in the room. Hey, everybody! I read the thing.
Is
These
the-
guys got it wrong!
Wrong user.
Oh shit.
Is the excavation team present in the room?
So far just this researcher.
Okay.
Well, that we know of, they could
Yeah.
be mingling.
I wish to peruse the party, just making light small talk with guests, and see if I can find a female researcher who was part of the
Okay.
the team that went with them.
Let's see here. You would have to make a investigation roll, please.
What, is it not that good?
I don't have it.
And for those asking,
The sword is in fact a Korpesh from the chat.
Yeah,
Even.
yeah, I figured.
0.
0?
Yeah.
You do succeed because it's a 0. But she's in a very deep conversation with someone else.
Excellent. I interject.
All right.
I slide my way in.
We'll make a social roll.
Rapport.
Yes.
Report at them. It's like fighting.
I kicked the
with
shit out of it.
words.
I got a +6.
All right.
She is an ordinary human, so yeah, I don't even know why I fucking roll.
Because mathematically, the best I can get is a 5. Anyway, I was like, why hello?
That's where this gets.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
You made this
was-
character.
You have to
This is
roll the
role
fuck.
play I've been avoiding for 2 years solid.
I am glad I'm here for this.
Why hello?
What's your name?
Good evening, madam.
Good evening, sir.
I am.
Did you just assume his gender?
Ah!
I'm the sirest of sirs.
Oh my.
And as a waiter comes by, just quickly palm 2 glasses of champagne. I can roll sleight of hand if you want.
Yeah, no.
That's all right.
What's your sleight
Just-
of hand at? Jordan, what's your sleight of hand at?
Average.
That's fine.
I kind of slide her a glass of champagne, holding it from the bottom. Oh my! So tell me, dear woman, have you been? Were you on this expedition for this rather marvelous monolith of yours?
I was. Sorry, I'm assimilating.
Jordan throws.
Assimilating.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay, moving on.
Keep a lunch down, Jordan. Let's do this.
Turn off your weapons and surrender your ship. You shall be assimilated.
I don't mean to interject with your fine conversation with this fellow of yours, but would you mind? Shove him away.
Is this by the face?
He's just there too. It's like, yeah, no, I'd love to have more. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop that! I don't deserve this.
And I'm going to use a chip.
Yeah.
For my ladies' man stunt.
Okay.
Under my aspect of straighter than surprisingly straight.
No, that's separate. You can,
Is it?
if you're using the stunt, I believe your stunt doesn't cost you a fame point to use.
No, but the aspect would.
The aspect does.
Okay, then so you're still spending.
You're still spending, but if you want to spend for a stunt, that's one thing. If you want to spend for an aspect,
That's a different thing.
That's another thing.
Okay, so I'll spend for a stunt.
Yeah.
So because I want this more or less guaranteed.
Yeah.
And I'd like to have her. Would you like to walk with me out to the veranda?
Of course.
You
What are we doing
you
on the
can
veranda?
Regale me with stories of your incredibly heroic expedition.
Oh, it wasn't that heroic.
Yeah, 'cause
Really?
you got it wrong.
You got it wrong, bitch!
Shut the fuck up!
Oh, dear God.
Nothing.
These guys are phonies. They're big fat phonies.
We'll walk her out to the garden.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're in.
Well, it's
like an old
really the
town.
wing of the museum that deals
Yeah.
with flora and fauna.
Yes, the botanical garden. They
Yeah.
have.
I guess.
Yeah, you know, it's 1920s. It's very nice.
Sure, why not?
It's nothing but
Very
Venus
nice.
flytraps because they were in this year.
This one is.
Where's my child? I lost my child.
You might want to check the picture plan.
Chopping his balls. Anyways, okay, moving on.
So I have her arm in arm walking around. We're discussing the trip and the environment, and I ask her specific questions like, "Where would you have found this stone? Where, like, what were? How did you manage
Deep
to
in
get
the
it done?"
Congo. Okay, summarizing. It was found deep in the Congo in Africa in a temple. They believe there's 4 more. And there was something odd about the reliefs around the temple. They were the concern was that they couldn't decipher those. They brought a couple back, and she takes you to see them. Yes, they did. And they brought a couple back, and they're on display, but they couldn't decipher the reliefs.
They couldn't, could they?
No, they couldn't, Arcana.
Were they?
I would
drawn-
love to see these reliefs.
Were they
They're
drawn
on
like
display
IKEA
behind.
instructions?
I walk up to the reliefs.
Make your roll.
So it's still +6 because
Yeah.
artifact.
Yeah.
So +7.
Why 7?
Your 5 academics plus
Right.
2.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Okay.
I'm
Arcana,
rolling
because of the
horribly.
damage, you can't decipher what they say. Damn it. But it's weird what they're drawing. They're drawing animals you haven't seen before.
Do I know
And
what they
just as you start to, as you're about to piece together, you hear open gunfire of machine guns.
are? I'm sure someone else will deal with it. So,
From the front entrance. If anyone chooses to, does anyone want to look at the front entrance?
I do.
Whip out my silver gun.
Okay.
Whip out my fists.
All
I'm
right.
still busy.
As you two look
I
out to the
love
front,
picture of this
you see 2 figures shooting in the air, but they're what?
Deep in the
Botanical garden. I've whipped out my silver gun.
You hear the gunfire.
I'm busy listening to her gunfire.
Well, she's distracted by the gunfire too. You might want to get in on this.
That's just the world shaking, baby.
All right, you're gonna miss it.
I'm looking.
All right.
Can I use the walking library to figure out what those animals are?
Sure.
Okay, so that's a point, right?
No, walking library is natural. If it
Okay.
it has to say you need to spend a fate point.
Okay.
If it doesn't say it in the
I don't
description,
believe it does.
no.
then it's always working no matter what.
So it's just a straight academic skill then.
Yeah.
What the walking library does is one, you don't have to, you don't need a library to do your research.
Uh-huh.
So any penalties that would be put on you don't no longer exist. Two, it cuts down on time.
Okay.
So what would normally take you, say, a day to research is cut down, and because you have scholar on top of that in your field, it's nothing.
Okay. So I just roll academic.
Yeah.
Alright.
So what would be like intense research?
So
time
for
for
you
someone
two,
else?
you see 3 figures.
With machine guns, and they're wearing strange outfits. And then you realize something, they're not wearing strange outfits. This is what they legitimately look like, because you're being robbed by gorillas.
I've always wanted to fight a gorilla. Let alone
There are
two.
3
Gorillas with machine guns moving towards the party, and they are going for the thing.
Well, this
Are they now?
Yes, they are.
Well, this is definitely the strangest thing I've seen this week.
That's it.
Seriously, I brought 3 fucking monkeys to this fight, and that's what I get for it?
I'm gonna punch her.
I was
I've
Dude.
seen some weird things. I don't know what the aspect does, but I've seen some weird things.
One of my aspects is I can't talk about it. I may have seen this, but I can't tell you.
All right.
I'm gonna go punch Harambe in the face.
Alright, so what are the animals?
What?
On his
his
translation.
Large lizards.
Large.
Very large lizards.
Like
That's all.
like
I'm giving.
dinosaurs? Or
That's all I'm giving you.
We've discovered dinosaurs by this point in time in history.
Have you?
pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah.
They could be dinosaurs. You're not sure. It's very cracked. Maybe I want to save
A surprise for the second half of this game. Maybe
I'm
that.
surprised if we already guessed it's damn dinosaurs, Mike.
Well, maybe I just like to get down like that, so shut up!
Can I punch a monkey?
Yes.
Can I shoot a monkey?
Yes.
I'll go up
Okay.
and stab a monkey.
I hereby use my fists.
Okay.
And this is where you come in and say you're going to jab a monkey.
All right, I get +5.
All right, hang on.
I gotta double check the stats. +1. Alright, cool. You got a 5?
Ooh, that monkey did not get a 5.
Haha! Punch the monkey.
You punch the monkey in the face. It is surprised that a normal human is able to punch it effectively in the face.
And it's actually kind of knocked the fuck out.
One down.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well,
How many were
there's
there?
the 3.
There's 3 of them.
So on
there's
my
2.
on mine, I got a total of 3.
3.
Alright. This monkey.
Now, just curious.
Now there's 1.
I
know that face.
Remember, this is the silver gun.
Yeah.
+2 to your stress.
It doesn't matter. They're very weak monkeys. Well, they're gorillas, but
They're apes, Mike.
yeah.
Come on.
Well,
You're gonna punch me a monkey.
you
It's an
shoot.
ape, Dave. Come
I feel like we're doing something really
My
bad by
character
having you
doesn't know
shoot a
the
gorilla
difference.
with a silver gun, but whatever.
on. You give it silver back. Make it more.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, you shoot the...
Shoot the gorilla. Why does that give you chills to say that sentence?
What?
You know why?
Oh, okay, go ahead. Our video lady is going upstairs to use the washroom. Anyway, moving on.
Have a blast.
What?
Not ideal.
Moving on.
That professionalism.
What happens to the monkey?
He's taken out.
Okay.
So there's one left.
Yeah, there's one
I'd
left.
like to stab it.
Go ahead.
Okay. So it's... Wait, where's my weapons go?
Kopesh is a chopping weapon.
Weapons is great, but I get a +1 because it's a weapon of destiny.
Yes, it is.
So, 5.
And I give you the problem with Spirit of the Century minions. They are very weak, very frail, regardless of whether or not they are actually gorillas. And you have taken out the gorilla. So now all 3 gorillas have small wounds. And they're all just like, oi! Cheese it to the car! Let's go! They're all running for the car.
Why do we have Australian gorillas?
Oh.
Spirit of the century, they have to come from somewhere. Might
Sure.
go to Australia.
Chase it, boys! Chase it! And they're running out of the building.
Let's give chase and see what kind of monkey video they came in.
I have to ask, did they actually take anything?
No, you stopped them before they got to anything.
So they just show up, charge in, whack, 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 and now they're running away.
Yes, they're very cowardly.
What was their plan?
To steal the artifact. They didn't expect centurions.
They expected ordinary people. Compared to
Well-
ordinary people, they're very overqualified.
Yeah.
Compared to centurions.
Well, we might as well find out where the hell they're
I've played a game like this before. I turn around and look at the artifact.
It's still there.
Here? Good.
I come
Is
one.
it the same artifact that was?
Go and inspect it.
Hmm?
Go and inspect it.
This could have been the.
I would like to quickly inspect it.
Okay, let's see if they managed to sneak it.
They tried.
Holy shit.
Oh shit.
They did it.
God damn it.
They swapped it.
Yeah, they took it. So while you guys were fighting,
But-
one of them succeeded a roll.
But there were 3 of us and 3 of them.
Yeah.
It's not like they sneaked past us, grabbed the thing, and bolted.
You want to know what happened?
Okay.
Yes, we do.
So here's what happened.
Explain your way out of this paper bag.
As what they were actually the distraction because there's windows in the museum.
Okay.
So as you guys were facing away from it, a gorilla swung down from the ceiling,
Tarzan.
like Tarzan, but with an Australian accent.
Sounded like Chewbacca.
Oi, 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 oi! Grabbed the relic and swung back up and climbed out successfully. And there's clearly damage that shows that he both went in one window. You see him in the window about to escape.
Shoot him.
All right, let's see if he can dodge it.
And oi, oi, oi.
Oh shit!
He gets hit. Oi, oi, oi!
5 plus the additional 2 damage.
I got a -3 on my roll, and they get a +1 modifier.
Oh.
So he going down.
Oh.
Oi, oi, oi!
Hey, well, at that earth-shattering rumble of a gorilla's ass hitting the dirt, I'm like, wait, that isn't me.
I go over and I steal the relic back from him.
You easily take. Well, you're at this point struggling with the gorilla, going, "Give it to me! No! Give it to me! No!
It belongs in the museum!
No! It's ours!"
I will go over and punch that monkey out.
Shot him right in the down under.
Right and down under.
I'm gonna punch him in the head. So that we can get this way.
Say,
Oh! 9.
Not even close.
You killed
You
him.
have knocked that monkey the fuck out.
Alright.
4 pluses. Jesus.
Or Abe.
That's the best roll I've ever had.
That's the best roll possible.
In Fate.
Have now successfully subdued a talking gorilla and have reclaimed the artifact. What do you want to
Huzzah!
do? Yay!
Now these gorillas are going to the museum for science, I think.
I have
This is not
successfully
my
put
field.
my pants on.
You did nothing at all, did you?
I seduced a very attractive party lady and got very in-depth information about where this piece of rock came from.
You could say
Are you sure this is not the only thing that was in depth?
I did indeed. I did pump her for information.
So what do you guys want to do with this subdued ape?
well, 4. Technically.
No, the other 3 ran off.
Oh, okay.
Well, I
And you went to check the relic.
They were punched, shot, and stabbed. They ran off. This guy's dead.
Okay.
Well, he's not
Well,
dead.
he's
He's
not-
not. He's
well,
not
This
gonna.
one
He
was
will.
punched.
This
I
one was
knocked out
punched and shot.
Yeah.
I knocked out Harambe.
Yeah. Stop saying Harambe.
Well, we shot him, didn't we?
Oh boy. Oh.
Oh boy.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
is it too late to go and chase the gorillas?
You can run outside and see where they are.
Assuming they haven't gotten their clown car and drove off.
They kind of did, yeah.
Well,
Military
very
rocket.
conspicuous seeing multiple gorillas jump into the vehicle. I
Yeah, they,
see what I can see.
you go down the road, you see them driving haphazardly down the road. 2 of them are sticking out. 1 is clearly driving.
Trying to.
Is
Yeah.
there a car nearby?
Did you bring a car?
No.
Well, then how are they going to chase him, son?
Then how did
Well,
we get here?
Fine, I run into middle of road, stop car, point gun, say get the hell out.
You now have a car!
There we go. Is anyone joining me?
I have to interrogate this this one.
I'm exhausted. I need to sit down. I will join you.
Who's driving the car?
I am.
Aren't you the shooter, too?
Your point being?
I can do both things.
All right.
Then he can do cool
Okay, so
stunts
Dave,
like
you're
flip
staying
car
with
around,
the
shooting.
artifact and the gorilla?
Yes.
All right. Arcana, are you joining them?
No, I'm sticking with the artifacts in case there's another gorilla that magically shows up.
Another gorilla? Do you
Plus
think I
one
have
to
that?
translate.
I've seen some weird things.
All right.
Plus translating, yes.
So, you two are chasing them. The heat is on, boys. Let's see if they escape you.
I actually took.
As my last
Do they get a negative because they're
drive.
haphazardly driving?
Yes.
Okay.
In no way do they evade you.
Just because I wish to succeed, I'm in over my head. I'll use my fate point.
Are you in over your head?
You're not really.
You're not really. You have a full
He's
control of this
using
situation.
fate points. Can you just...
He can just spend a fate point and get a +2 period.
That's easier.
Yeah.
So my drive of 1.
Yeah.
That was necessary.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to catch up to them and maybe swerve them off the road.
You easily do that because they got negatives.
Okay.
And because they are gorillas.
Yes.
Well, Mike, I also got negatives. 2 of them. So I got a total of 1.
Cool. That still beats theirs of 0.
Okay.
Wait, no. Shit, no, I got a +2. Up your ass. They made it.
What? You said they got negatives.
Well, you know.
You said there is in no way that they evaded.
Fine.
That was what you said.
Fine. Then they didn't make it. You crashed them off into a road.
So the GM is always right, but just the first time?
Yeah.
That's what it says.
Yeah,
I'm
says
reading
that on
it.
the
It's
shirt.
all over
his
It
chest.
does, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So
look at
you
that.
got it. You have them. So knocked off the road, if that was what you were trying to do.
Yes.
Okay.
The GM is always right until we use the rules against him.
Exactly.
Yep.
So every other
Then
time the
he's
D20
sour.
live has
Then
happened.
he's
No, well,
salty.
technically he was
Yes,
right
the salt must
originally.
flow.
He just contradicted himself, but he was right originally.
Anyway, go ahead. Tom.
Salty.
Okay, I tell them, stay where you are. The authorities are on their way. Mainly to arrest me.
So you now have 4 gorillas on the side of the road with their arms up.
4.
4.
3.
3.
3 gorillas
With
on the
their
side of the road.
little tiny legs and their giant fucking
Arm.
forearms.
Just like this. And the cops are kind of rolling up, and the constabulary is rolling up, and they're just like,
What is this?
yeah, what is it, eh?
They were just...
They shot you and grabbed 5 guys in the costume. 3 guys in the costumes, are you?
Those are gorillas. They apparently can talk with an Australian accent. Don't ask me. They just attempted to rob the museum.
How's that, Mike?
Do we have cuffs for them? I don't know. Let's get the cuffs. I don't know. They're trying to handcuff the gorillas. It's really just a series of cuffs wrapped around their arms at this point.
At this point,
And
I'll take it.
they're put in the paddy wagon, and they don't know where to send them. They're actually arguing actively over where to send them. So you now have subdued all of the gorillas.
Okay. That was
Wow, there's a sentence I never thought I'd say in an RPG.
He has a card that says Century Club. I am yes.
I was gonna say,
So
I'm
how-
amazed they believed you.
Oh,
Like, are you shooting gorillas on the side of the road? Is that what's happening here? No, they can talk.
Here, let me coax one. Pinch one.
Ah!
Son of a bitch.
Oh, you croggy fucker! Oh, they're Australian. That makes perfect sense.
Send them back to the island.
It'd be amazing if they just never talked again. Like, just
Well,
gorillas,
I
like,
don't-
"Man, what?
Look, they believe me maybe because I'm a Russian. I don't know.
It's like
That
a
is
frog
the
in a
last-
box. You know?
that is the
Hello,
last
my
reason to
baby.
believe
Hello,
it,
my
anyway.
honey.
So you have now successfully subdued all the gorillas.
Okay, well, now it's time for information.
How's that song go? Pretty women with the
Oh, okay. I thought it was what someone read something racist in the chat, and it's like, oh no, that's
No.
me. That's me taking my shirt off.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
was like
Yeah.
he just scared the shit out of me.
It's like,
Oh, sorry, just scared the shit out of me.
who did?
He's like, don't think it's a good idea to prove anything wrong to Mike. He might decide to take his shirt off. I was like, ooh.
It hasn't really come to that. If this becomes a podcast, yeah, then they don't
Then
have to
you'll really
suffer.
see a gorilla chest.
Then just to fuck with you guys, I'd take clothes off because it's a podcast and no one would ever catch me.
No.
Arcana, I won't invite you for that one. You're welcome. So I never got you anything for Christmas.
Well, actually, to get back to you, back at you, I would sit here in my boxers.
Okay, that doesn't bother me. I've seen you in
Yeah, that's
swimsuit.
when we go home.
Yep,
Yeah, moving on.
It's home time.
So,
Aw, poor little kid.
Are you guys interrogating that gorilla?
well, the gorilla's knocked out. I'm making sure that I translated everything properly and that no other fucking gorillas show up out of nowhere.
No other fucking gorillas.
Going, oi, 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 oi.
Oh,
Quickly, get me the gorilla smelling salts.
once the constabulary takes back gorillas somewhere, I will drive a car back to where I stole
Okay.
it from.
And return it
In
to
front
that
of-
poor man.
Yeah, yes. Hopefully he's still there.
He is still there. He was trying to call for a police officer. You just... Because as he's calling for a police officer, you two both drive it up and you leave without him noticing you're there. So he's just like, "Officer, someone stole my..." "Oh. Well, it's back now. All right, then." Takes his car and gets the hell out of Dodge.
Only slightly scratched on the right side.
Anyway, what do you folk want to do?
Gets a light wrap up on his head by a nightclub.
Have I translated it?
Yes, you translated the relic the first time, so there's nothing new there.
Well, yes, but you said there were 4 thingy-mabobbers.
There's 4. It has
4 more parts to it.
Well, no, but yeah, there was the relic, and then there were other things I was translating. That's where the animal thingy came
Oh, that was from the relief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was double-checking that as well.
Yeah, there's no more new information on there.
Other than
There's no more information there, Arcana. Just let it go.
I'm opening the fridge to see if there's more food. I opened it 5 seconds ago.
No, there's no more food.
Alright, so I'm going to acquire some gorilla smelling salts, which is in fact a banana covered in smelling salts.
And you are where? Subduing him in the back room of the museum as the curator's just going...
And I put it under his nose and he promptly vomits.
Well, he comes to.
Yeah. And then I tempt him with a banana that has...
His eyes just narrow and he's clammed up, clearly.
You don't want this banana. It's covered in smelling salts.
It's just like, it's just giving you a dirty look with its eyes narrowed.
Alright, we're going to need a clean banana.
I'm going
punch these
to
secrets out of him.
attempt to negotiate with this gorilla.
Ooh, silver gun guy. Let's make him a real silverback.
If it comes to that, we will take care of it.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Why did I say
So I'm
that?
going to use
One of my aspects, everything has a price,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm assuming this monkey has a price.
Okay.
Fortunately.
Because it's clearly giving you this silent treatment right now.
Wait, are we?
You're going to probably want to talk because the artifact you stole is radioactive. So if you don't talk, like...
Now,
What
I'm
year is
assuming you are a mercenary.
Mike, what year is it?
Right.
What did you roll, Jordan?
Oh.
Yeah, what year is it?
Oh, what year is it? 1922.
Were Geiger counters invented at that?
No.
What? Counter terrorists?
Also,
Right,
No.
well, radiation
Geiger
is not quite a thing.
No, God, no. They didn't even know radiation existed back then.
Damn it.
Sorry, I need to check
Literally,
something.
archaeologists, for a frame of reference, when they found out radiation existed, they were doing it in their bathtubs with the radioactive material. I learned that the fun way. That's why Madame Curie died. Because that's why an entire generation of radiation scientists died, because they were experimenting with radiation without shielding of any kind.
Rapport roll of 5.
Okay.
Let's see if he resists you. He got a 2, so not terrible for a normal.
No, it's
Roll.
pretty good for a normal, but
Yeah.
not good enough to resist me.
Yes.
Now I bring out my wallet, which is wadded with cash, because I'm actually rather wealthy. I take out some money, and I start just flipping bills over. Now I understand you are a man of certain principles.
Gorilla.
I'm a gorilla, Mike.
Oh, yes, indeed you are. So I start flipping bills and like, I wonder at what point we can start having a reasonable conversation. Flip.
You know he's just going to keep doing until you stop. And
What do you want to know? And he just kind of hides it in a belt pocket, because he just has like a utility belt and nothing else.
it's covered by the fur.
Amazing. Where did you come from?
Well, where did I come from, Mike? I'm one of Gorilla Khan's group.
One more time.
Gorilla Khan? Great leader
Of
of...
Atlantis, the mightiest gorilla made by Dr. Methuselah.
Indeed.
Anyone can make a knowledge roll on this one.
I'm lost.
I have no knowledge.
I got no knowledge.
I got a +2 roll, and
I got
I'm
That's enough.
taking academics.
Any success counts. Gorilla Khan is actually a known figure in Spirit of the Century. Actually,
For the Centurions, Gorilla Khan used to be the personal henchman of a very noted enemy of the Centurions, Dr. Methuselah, which I will explain in detail later. Gorilla Khan is a sentient ape, and the smartest sentient ape of creation. As far as Centurion logs say, he currently resides in Atlantis.
Okay.
Where's that now?
the lost city of Atlantis.
Okay, I flip out a similar wad of bills and I'm like, where is Gorilla Khan now?
In Atlantis.
He's currently in the London docks. He's waiting for us to drop this off. He's doing a job for Dr. Methuselah.
All right.
And another wad. And I hold it up and like, what does he want this stone for?
Methuselah was promising him something proper if we get this down.
Mike, what was that year again?
I have to give them the money and I walk.
22.
1922?
Yeah.
We're right in the middle of the banana apocalypse.
What?
No,
Yeah, we
that
are.
was in the 80s.
No. That's when they switched to the new bananas.
Okay, anyway.
Banana apocalypse?
Oh wait, that was when the old bananas. You know how you get anything that's like banana flavored and
It's
doesn't
weird,
actually
yeah.
taste like bananas?
Yeah.
It's because it's an extinct kind of banana.
Oh, yeah.
There was a banana apocalypse at some
point in the
And that
19th
happened
century.
in the 1920s.
Are we sure?
Pretty sure it was in the 80s.
Anyway, I thought it was the 60s.
God. Okay, how about
No,
this?
the 60s is when
Chat-
they switched to
chat,
the new one.
Wikipedia this and put it in there.
Yeah,
no,
chat-
Disney intellect. It happened now. Move on.
This isn't a thing. Okay. Oh, sorry.
So I
It is a thing.
take back the wad and I say, this Methuselah. I had dealings with him. What kind of man is he?
Oh no, he's really mysterious. He says he's a mathematician or some weird shit like that. That's in the book, Jordan. I didn't make that crap up.
No, I've read his
A
entry. It's fucked.
mathematician?
Yeah, he claims he's trying to become God or some crap. He says he needs the artifact for something.
Very well.
He says he's got the other parts. He's going to put them together and make a hoo-la-la. I don't know.
This one's the last piece he needs?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's bring it to him. Alright.
Just
Money.
No, seriously. If we
Lucky
take
mate.
it, we take it to him. He'll claim kindly for it. Then we sneak around the back, steal the whole thing.
This
And
plan
put it
has
in a
several
museum.
flaws. Several gaping flaws in it.
such as.
You'll find out when you get there.
There's a suggestion.
But I can avoid danger.
Suggestion, guys. Why do you not just destroy the stone?
Didn't you say it could be used without the full set?
It could be, yes.
So
Plus, we don't know if we can destroy it. We don't know how dangerous destroying it actually would be.
and if he finds out it is destroyed, he will probably use the remaining stones anyway. So then the danger still exists. We need destroying the, or not destroying the stone is irrelevant. We still need to go after this.
Also, you
Methuselah.
do have a sentient gorilla in the docks in the Thames. That's also kind of an issue.
Yes, we probably should take care of that now.
Alright, does this, would we be able to find somebody who knows if this museum has a vault?
The curator who's sitting right next to you.
Alright.
Curious about what the hell happened in his life that gorillas robbed him.
Just focus for a second.
Yeah.
Do you have a vault that you can put this in? Like a
Safe.
Uh,
The stone?
The stone, yes.
not really. Jordan, you just stored something in the Black Library. You could shove it there.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not.
super familiar with the Black Library.
We literally just introduced it 20 minutes ago.
Get that. I just okay.
That's
The character may know, the player forgot.
Okay.
All right.
Then we will store it there. How do we get it to the Black Library?
You put it in a car and drive it there safely to the London Museum.
Fuck me. Okay.
Oh, we need to talk louder apparently.
Louder!
I've
Apparently.
been shouting this whole damn time. Okay.
So probably everyone other than Jordan then.
Sorry.
Probably.
What we got?
So
To the Black Library.
Yes. You
Why
successfully
are they
dropped
right?
off the stone in the Black Library. Where are you going to next? Are you going to deal with Gorilla Khan? Or are you
Oh,
gonna...
yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. You're given directions. What?
Do we have to though? Could we just skip over him?
You
Go
could if
straight
you
to
wanted to, and
Atlantis?
just you could. Well, it's not. Methuselah isn't in Atlantis.
Do we know where Methuselah is?
You could ask the gorilla.
Does this particular... We already asked this gorilla.
No, you didn't ask him where Methuselah is.
I didn't. Fine, gorilla. Where's Methuselah?
Oh, he's in the Congo right now.
Of course he's.
He's in the Congo right now.
He actually lists off some longitude and latitude coordinates that he overheard Methuselah tell Gorilla Khan.
Because he's so smart enough that he would actually remember those.
Yeah. He rolled well for that. You found the one gorilla that did remember. They're all sentient.
They could also be lying.
All right.
Onwards.
Is there some way we could use this Gorilla Khan to make our way to the Congo? He would know where Dr. Methuselah is.
He would know exactly where it is.
All right.
And the Centurion files do list that their relationship is not a good one, despite the fact that Methuselah did make him sentient.
Let's go take a hostage.
4 hostages.
Didn't we already have one?
No, we leave him here. Fuck it.
Okay.
We just need the one.
All right. You're taking him to the Thames?
We're not taking him anywhere. We're going to thing, and we're going to go look for the guy.
Okay.
Breaking news. 4 gorillas are terrorizing downtown England.
Breaking news. They were just stopped.
Breaking news: the Centurion has left, leaving them unguarded.
Okay,
They've
so
broken out.
no, I don't have that.
What are you looking
I have a stunt called Track the Soul, but I think I have to see a person first.
First, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you arrive at the warehouse outside the Thames. It's one of the smaller, more nondescript ones. There's simple, old-fashioned pot lights up top, and a whole bunch of shipping crates. If you peek inside through any of the windows, you can see gorillas scurrying about. What?
That is not the word you use for movement of gorillas. They are not field mice running underfoot.
Among the very large crates, they are. And there is one significantly larger gorilla than the rest. He has a heavy frame to him, and he's wearing tribal, like, feathers and bands. Again, I did not make this guy up. This one's actually from the book. And he holds a large war spear that looks like a tree log. He's just walking around, giving instructions, but you can't hear what he's saying.
Can I read lips?
Can you? Can you make a perception roll?
I do not see perception as a thing.
Investigation or alertness.
Oh, investigation is great.
Can I intimidate you?
5.
5? It sounds like he's already dissatisfied. You had senses of stupid Methuselah. Where are they? We should leave.
Oh.
Oh,
They want to leave.
Yeah. If you're planning on talking to this thing, try sowing seeds of dissent. Somehow someone warned us. Make it seem like Methuselah did it. Sent his lackeys in danger.
What we should have done is taken one of the lackeys, made a skin suit.
No.
And then...
No.
Nobody here has the skills for that.
This would have gone that really
wants
fast.
the skills for that.
No, no.
Narcon, I don't like where your head's going with this, man.
We are polluting him.
Yeah, but he actually looks like he is wearing medieval Chinese armor, for lack of a better term. Like, Mongolian. Like a Khan. Like he's...
Oh, that's literal.
Khan! Yeah. He has a Tetsubo war club. He's got a Khan's helmet on. And
yeah, that makes sense for the Tetsubo.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does look like a log, but
we could a little bit of the old double cross. If our world famous pugilist would like to go, maybe dent his armor a little bit.
Oh, it always cause a distraction. What's his name again?
Gorilla Khan.
Okay.
Conquering 8. Conqueror 8.
G.K. sucks. Gorilla Khan. It's the leader of the bunch. You know him well.
I hate you profoundly.
Oh, I'm gonna go punch another monkey.
That was like watching a zombie come back to life. Like I thought that was gone from my life forever, and then it's just resurrected.
The TK Jungle Groove. Anyway,
Oh my god.
how do you want to engage Gorilla Khan?
From the ceiling.
Yes.
Fishing gloves. Oi, 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 oi.
We could do.
Just swing in like his compatriot did.
I could try to talk my way in.
Okay.
We cool with that?
You're not a gorilla.
No, but we could be an agent of somebody.
Why don't you just roll up and... Yeah, well, we are running low on... We are actually starting to run down time.
Okay.
So let's fast track it a little bit.
Alright.
So I'm going to.
So we've already gone in. Everybody's dead except for the one guy. He's chained. Now we're interrogating him.
No. But, so here's what happens. You all enter in rocking like the A-team. All of the gorillas turn, and the Khan looks over at all of you. Yeah.
I'd like to be an agent
of Methuselah.
What's his first name?
Doctor.
You're Centurions, right?
Technically, that's correct.
I've seen the entry.
Do you like Centurions?
If they're pissing me off, I don't like them.
What if they're
Not.
Then we're okay.
Then yes.
Did you get my boys?
Oh, we got them.
Are
Yes.
they dead?
No.
Release them to me and we got a deal.
We don't have any other idea of what
Wait,
to do
wait,
with
wait.
them, so why not?
Wait. What deal?
What do you want?
Methuselah.
And the rest of the standing stones.
I don't have those. He does. He's already assembled them in the Congo. And he rolls out a map. It's quite clear he's frustrated with this entire situation because he wants to go back to Atlantis. So it's just like, look, I don't want to be here. You get it?
Yep.
And I don't like Methuselah. I like him less than I like you. Now.
Is there a reason why he's not speaking in an Australian accent?
Because he's a con.
Alright? Because maybe we're not all joke characters around here.
And maybe Dr. Methuselah
Sliced brains from different cultures when he made my gorillas.
No.
It's 1920s super science. It doesn't have to make sense. I just have to make it up.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll go with that.
I saw the other day someone put a brain in a robot and the robot came to life. It was so weird.
It could have happened.
And
Yeah.
then started dancing to Boney M's Rasputin.
From the 60s, you're right.
Yes, a future times.
He rolls out a map and shows you longitude and latitude coordinates. They do match what the gorilla said. He points. He should be right about there. Apparently, he found a temple right square in the middle of the Congo.
The Congo is not a small place, right? That could be anywhere.
It's right there.
Okay.
What do you want me to do? Drive you there?
If you could.
I'm not.
No.
Can I
Convince you to?
No.
How about one of your
Wait.
guys?
You see this ugly look on Gorilla Khan's face as you wink at him like...
So that's a hard no.
Oh, okay. I was just, doesn't hurt to ask.
Can one of your...
Were you trying to flirt with the gorilla?
I use my skills where I can. I mean, I'm not exactly combat oriented. I'm trying to fit into the thing.
Can you get one of your compatriots to drive us there?
Oh, that's a good plan.
To Africa. In
well,
the middle of
not
the Congo.
to Africa, but you
said you were leaving soon. Is the ship not going back to the Congo?
No, we're going back to Atlantis.
So you want to take the stone back to Atlantis?
No, we were going to take it to the... We don't have the stone. You have the stone, I'm assuming.
So then,
Well, not on
technically,
me.
if you take us to the Congo, that's what you were going to do anyway, except we're there.
Fine, make a negotiations roll, guys.
I want to travel on a ship full of apes. Are you kidding me? This
Hard
is gonna be
five.
awesome.
Hard five?
I collect.
All nothings.
Hard
I-
five.
negotiate
Um,
with my fists.
Hard 6.
Fuck.
He is, for statistic purposes, Khan.
I want to spend a fate point.
What, to reroll?
Can I add 2 now or reroll?
No, you have to reroll.
Reroll.
Oh, hang on. Could he spend an additional fate point to maybe use one of his aspects?
Yes, he
to help
could.
him out?
Okay, hold on.
Try and help you out here.
Or you could get a fate point back because you guys are kind of spending them like candy.
Which you...
I haven't spent one yet.
I've got 2 left. I'm good.
All right.
Wow, that's even worse than before.
Be a plus.
Yay. 4. Okay, never mind.
Despite your attempts at negotiations, it's quite clear that the Khan don't put your banana in the monkey. Despite your attempts at negotiations,
Excuse me,
the
child.
Khan
Tell
is
me how to use my banana. That's my banana to use. Thank you.
Then I hereby challenge you to negotiation by combat.
What?
No.
Do you want
Call him.
Dave?
Normally,
Normally,
his vehicle.
Dave.
Oh,
Normally,
he's a
I would
pussy.
let you fight the monkey, but we are short on time.
Okay.
Call him the pussy.
Pussy.
We're ending the scene there.
But we don't know how we're getting there yet.
We'll take the
You're
Century Club
Centurions.
boat.
Why don't you get a plane charter to fucking Freetown and
Can
get a
we do
ride?
that?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
All right.
We'll do that.
You easily fly to Freetown in Africa, which is where you were supposed to go,
Okay.
and you
Half
can
an
take.
hour ago.
Yes,
Now we're there.
you're there.
It
Okay.
zooms out into a very well-drawn map. And
Yeah,
there's
you
a
do the
little
Indiana Jones thing.
airplane that's
Da-na-na-na-na-na. All right, you arrive.
We crash it.
Right into the temple in the chamber room. They're all there. Now we
Okay.
can have a discussion.
That saves some time.
So you arrive.
Wait, how did you get here so fast? I don't know, but it looks a bit.
I pull out the map I was drawing on.
Almost a
I
fate
drew
point.
lightning next to us as we were going, and it made us go faster.
Yeah. There were speed lines.
Yeah.
Plausibility drive.
So you have all safely arrived in Freetown. You need to charter a way to get in deeper into the Congo to where the temple is. And you find there are.
What is this, the Mummy Returns?
Maybe.
So you just see just sort of an old man at the train station that leads deeper into the Congo. Oh, hello there, fellas.
Do you have a Zeppelin for charter?
Oh no.
Just trying.
Where are you trying to go?
This area, and I
You point to like the center of the Congo. It's like, oh, it's only one train I know that likes to go deep.
I'm sorry.
Did you have to say it that way?
Can we get?
Can we get?
likes to go deep.
You're not.
Not what?
Um,
Not what?
we would like to book 4 tickets on this train.
Oh, that train don't charter. You're gonna have to ask the owner if you can borrow it.
Wait,
This
point us
is
Towards
it.
them.
I've only heard stories of this.
I am
So excited.
Are you excited?
my character.
Can you point
You're
us
not.
Can you point us towards the owner?
He points at a train. There is a 3-car train there.
Okay.
It is beautiful in design. It has that very 1920s Art Deco look to it.
Oh, I love
It's all plated metal and gold trim and steam presses, and it is beautiful and luxurious. And you can hear party music coming from the caboose car.
I am home.
Just
Drop!
and just that
I
1920s
squeal
party
Like,
music.
"Oh!" and run towards the train.
Well, we'll let
Don't
you
even
negotiate.
wait
To ask, just get out.
you see an attendant there. He is a tall gentleman. He's wearing no shirt with jeweled pasties on his nipples and a turban around his head and a wrap around his wrists. This is with a thick mustache. Hi guys, are you guests on the train?
I'm already
We would
on
like
the
to be.
train.
He's like,
I'm full-
hey! You need to be invited on the train.
Just like trying to like scooch past him.
It's like, no, yeah. Look, who are you guys? Who are you people? I don't see your name on the list. Look, I need
Of
your
course
name.
it's not on the list. We just got here.
I've
We're from the
managed to-
Century Club.
I've managed to find a glass
Oh,
of
wait.
champagne.
You're not on the train. Wait, you're
I
Centurions?
know that.
Yes, we are.
Hang on, I'll ask the boss.
I know that.
Yes, please.
Boss! Yes! Boss! We got Centurions! And you just hear from the train the oddest cooing you've ever heard in your lives. Just an, ooh! A door opens! And you see a blonde-haired man with blue eyes, with a large, luxurious pink feather boa, powdered old-fashioned Austin Powers suit, and a shiny codpiece. And yes, Chad, he has come home. Lord Nauticus, master of the Penetratus, appears.
Yeah.
Hello there.
I smartly step forward and bow in front. Lord of the I say this in my shitty accent. Lord of the Penetratus, I require entry into your lavish land of delights.
I love that word. In.
I just got out characters.
What do you need? Are you Centurions? I love the good century.
I tip my hat,
Mildly
Well,
confused,
now.
but yes.
my bowler hat.
What do you need? What's going on? What's hip? What's hop? What's happening?
We
We show a map.
We are
Dastardly
on a-
deeds are being happened in the core of Congo.
Ooh, how dark.
It's dark and so very deep, we need to get in.
Oh.
We have no time for preparation.
Oh! Oh, you're so naughty. I'm in. Shut up. I'm in. Get on the train. We're going. Sabu! We're heading out!
I said all the key words.
It's back.
Oh my god.
So now we are penetrating the Congo.
You arrive on the train as it travels on high speed immediately out of the Congo because you have now engaged the great and mighty Lord Nauticus. What, are you okay?
They're telling us to do so.
Oh, that's a hard hill to climb.
Roll
And yet easy at the same time.
It's easy to climb the hill, but it is hard to climb the mountain of seduction.
No, it's easy to climb the hill. It's really hard to plant the flag.
Oh, yes.
Well, without getting a flag planted in you.
Yeah, really.
Oh god.
Gonna high speed your bongo straight into the butt of the Congo. Every time I look over, it's the same guy with the lines.
Oh my god.
Anyway, it is beautifully inside. There's wonderful couches. There's no clean couch yet, but there's
It's
beautiful
for that time.
couches laid out. It's all very luxurious.
Shag carpet.
Shag carpet, strobe, even though it hasn't been invented yet. There's just a Sabu with a light going.
It's a signal light from the side of a battleship to send Morse
Yeah,
code.
just doing this.
And you can pretty much order any kind of sinful delicacy that you want here on the Penetratus.
I have come home.
And so, Lord Nauticus sits down on one of the luxurious couches and says, sit anywhere you like.
I go to sit on one of the couches and promptly slide off.
Yes.
Ooh, that one is lubricated.
Everything is Teflon coated.
I'm so slippery now.
So, what's the adventure?
Dr.
Well,
Methuselah.
And his face goes dead straight. I'm sorry, what?
Dr. Methuselah.
Oh.
The mathematician
is causing trouble.
Mathematician.
Mathematician.
Oh.
Is causing trouble.
We've come to bring him to Spanky Justice.
I see. Well, then I'll be dropping you off at the location then, and I'll be, on my way.
Anyway.
Why so hesitant? You were all for joining us moments ago.
No, I am a transporter and a conveyor, and I do not deal in certain things. Such as, it's a 3-drink and 2-date minimum, darling.
A girl.
Oh boy, does not reveal all of his secrets on the first pass. You have to woo the circus. And then you get to try me.
You okay, Arcana?
Someone take over. Good.
Welcome to the
I require a barbecue and
A martini served in a bucket with ice and mightily drugged penguin with a side of Viagra and snuff. Nix the snuff, and that is actually Nauticus.
He doesn't like a little cocaine?
He doesn't do drugs.
Okay.
Cocaine is not, snuff is not cocaine, it's powdered tobacco.
He doesn't do it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to lower his height.
I am super wrong then.
Okay.
I had a friend who was into it for like 2 months. It was the weirdest shit ever.
Okay.
So, as you're charging along, you're entertaining Nauticus with some of your adventures, and he keeps making cooing noises, and he's caressing the couch in a weird way that he's sitting on.
I get it.
What?
I get it. This is a nice couch.
It's a very nice couch.
I get it.
And as you drive, you just hear this insanely loud, animalistic roar that you've never heard before.
Have I heard it?
He might have heard it.
Have you heard it?
He has
Is
a
it in
thing
your
to hear
character history that you have seen these things before?
Could I roll
I've
alert?
seen weird things.
Roll your aspect then, son.
Roll.
Yeah.
Roll academics with your roll investigations with your aspect to make it work.
I think I've read this Penguin book.
So, what do you mean with my aspect?
So, if you want to invoke your aspect to affect the rules that you recognize this as a dinosaur, roll investigations, spend a
A
fate.
dinosaur, you say?
That close to the pass. That close to the pass.
So I didn't need to roll. You
Well,
just gave
yeah,
me the
but-
Or you could just look outside. You could just look outside and see a bunch of dinosaurs running around.
I'm loving the
Couch far too much.
I don't care about these fabrics.
Okay.
You look outside and you see large bipedal and quadruped lizards. Of course they are. Dinosaurs. And they are rampaging around the Congo.
So, like, the dinosaurs that I saw on the relief.
Yes.
What is that?
Yes. Cue the Jurassic Park music. We're gonna need a bigger boat.
For those of you who are asking where did Lord Nauticus come from, he's from a different entire continuity. I brought my boy home.
Well, technically, he belongs.
Belongs to all continuities and none.
Yeah. No, he belongs here. He's staying here.
I believe there was another.
Anyway. So, you all see these large beasts outside the window, and they are clearly coming from a certain direction in the Congo that you're all beelining for. Along the
Awesome.
Run headlong into a brontosaurus.
Has anyone ever seen anything like this before?
Have a punching match with a T-Rex. Tiny arms, you'll win.
Anyone?
All
No one has seen these giant lizards.
Can't miss his head.
I've heard of them.
Okay.
Terrible lizards.
Yes.
They are called awesomosaurs.
You're an animal. You're a goddamn animal.
But they are.
Yeah. And you pull up within range
of the location, the train just comes to a stop. Gentlemen, I wish you well. Would you like any parting gifts before you go?
Ooh. Do you have any brass knuckles?
We don't serve that as food.
Can you make them out of onion rings?
Yes. Okay. He snaps his fingers twice. 4 onion rings assembled as a brass knuckles.
I guess that I'll just have a chicken breast and broccoli.
Another sabu with a chicken breast and broccoli.
Except the chicken breast looks like a human breast.
Yeah. No, it looks like a penis.
Oh,
You don't know who's its model after, but Nauticus keeps giggling.
Cigar and a waffle.
Bonging a blitz.
Smoking a blitz.
Smoking a pancake?
Smoking a pancake.
I require
Cigar and a
a
waffle.
tall 1.3 liter fluted glass full of mango juice that has been poured over ice, not chilled, with 3 1/4 cherries floating in. This is acceptable. I mean, there's
you
only
are?
so much you can do on a train with these sorts of things.
You'd be amazed at what I can do on a train.
That I don't
And
doubt,
with
but
the
this
train.
is-
And with the train.
It's not as fluted as it's okay. It's good. I'll stop complaining. It's good.
Anyway, I wish you well on your adventures. If you do catch yourself anywhere where there's a train station, just say I feel vulnerable and I'll probably turn up. Ta!
Keep that in mind. We need a ride out.
What? Sorry.
Trying to just okay.
And the Penetralis drives off. You don't know where.
Okay.
And I bow to my pleasure, brother, in honor.
Tip my hat.
Get you later.
So.
So, in the distance, you can see what appears to be a large ziggurat-style temple. From what?
Ziggurat.
Ziggurat. It's just what the building was called. Ziggurat.
Ziggurat.
From the top, you can see strong, powerful lights glowing from it.
Oh my god. It's sending out
Deadly waves of stupid.
And they have the distinct color of orange.
Damn, they're not.
Ooh, stupid waves.
Good to know.
What color are stupid waves?
Green.
Okay.
And as one of them arcs through the air and strikes the ground, another dinosaur appears and begins charging around, clearly confused.
Just like appears like Shazam as a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Okay.
Skip it into up. Dinosaur.
Well, this is either mystical or scientific.
It's the scat ziggurat.
I need to find out. I need to find out.
Shazam.
Dinosaur.
You did this to yourself. You invite us to all.
Yeah. This is Spirit of the Century. It never does not turn insane.
Okay. Is there a clear entrance to this temple, or is it?
Well, it's an open air ziggurat, so there's just steps going up to the top.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of dinosaur is it? Does it have a big head and tiny little arms?
Yes.
Don't think I'm strong enough to punch out a T-Rex. You guys.
So, what do you folks want to do?
Start strolling up the ziggurat, I guess.
I sip my marginal beverage.
The 1 liter beverage?
1.3.
1.3, I'm sorry.
Well,
break
it's
off
one now.
I break off a small piece of bamboo and use it as a straw. I forgot to ask for one. I'm just not winning
I'm pretty
today.
sure it would have just come with one. He thinks.
I didn't ask for
Well,
it.
whatever you ask for, you get, but it must be specifically what you asked for.
I did not ask for one. I'm just not winning today.
Like a curly.
You made a new
frog.
friend.
What a curse. That I'm happy about, but I'm upset at myself. Anyways,
Not ordering a straw? You monster.
I should have known better.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna head up these stairs.
That's what I'm saying. We're going up
you head
the
up.
stairs.
Music playing in the background.
Yeah.
I'm
As you go up, make investigation rolls, anyone who can.
Investigation again. 4.
1.
Oh boy.
4.
Less than 1.
Okay.
I have a 1.
Who got a 4? Cool. You notice, as you look around, there are certain sections of the temple that look in perfect condition. Most of it is a crumbling ruin, and it is difficult for you guys to climb up it. But parts of it are in perfect condition, as if they're new. Just like
So you would
sections.
say that part of the aspect of this temple is crumbling?
Yes.
I gotta punch this temple down.
part of the aspect is new, so it's crumbly yet new.
Not enough of it to make a difference in terms of the overall aspect of the place, but like you see patches of perfectly immaculate stone.
I'm not gonna punch those ones.
Yeah.
Unless they don't.
Is there evidence of technology?
Ooh.
Not until you get to the top.
Okay,
So we're at the top.
We're at the top.
You easily arrive at the top.
all
You see
tubes.
what is the remainders of the artifact. There is a large stone round obelisk with three other, what clearly are the other three parts of the ring assembled around it, and it's spinning slowly. Connected to it are various wires and implements connected to a large control, bag of controls, very 1920s, just simple dials and switches and knobs. And there is a man, exactly. There's a well-dressed man standing at the console.
Well, dressed by his standards, perhaps.
No, by yours too. It's not like very ornate, but it's a perfectly pressed suit
Wearing the exact same suit
with
as
a
you.
with a trench coat
Son of a bitch.
and a scarf. He's wearing a pair of sunglasses and he's just monitoring the dials and just working them furiously as if he's trying to get it under control.
Under control.
Yes. One of us is going to have to change.
No.
Okay.
It says inferior science.
Are we doing this again?
I'm going to see what the hell this thing is. So I'm going to do kind of a science roll.
Sure.
To see
Can I
what is
investigate the
this.
thing to read the translation?
Sure.
Let's try and figure out what the hell it does, because we never figured that out before.
Yeah.
7.
Cool.
6.
So, Arcata, you walk up to the device itself, but it's spinning around, so you're just like... Okay, I got the translation. The rest of the translation explains that all four pieces need to be assembled around the obelisk for the dais of time for the great god Mikala.
Yes.
Much more sensible name. It allows Mikala to grab... No, not the dais of time. They wouldn't call it that. It allows Mikala to grab into what is and what is to be and what was.
Okay.
If all four pieces are assembled. If all four pieces are not assembled, it cannot be controlled by mortal men.
Okay.
That's the rest of it.
Okay. So, bad thing.
Yes.
Cool. Good thing we left our piece of the artifact not here.
Yeah.
Let's knock this guy over and take his stuff.
So, Tom,
What?
your science.
What is it?
It seemed what has happened is Methuselah's clearly arcing high amounts of voltage into the center obelisk using exposed wires. And by modulating that voltage through the wires, he's producing a reaction from the obelisk. This is incredibly unsafe.
Uh-huh.
He's clearly voided the warranty of whatever he is using.
It's a good thing I can avoid danger.
And he turns around and looks at all of you. Tightens, he just adjusts his leather gloves. Yes, like that. Very
He
proper.
spotted us?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
I adjust my leather gloves. Those are the wrong gloves.
I take off
I'm
my
going to
blazer.
ask
Those are the
you-
penetrative
and my
gloves.
shirt just
Rips off.
I'm going to ask you children to leave now.
Well, I don't think we can do that.
I look behind me. They seem to be gone.
Adorable.
My shirt just exploded from flexing. Just ripped, destroyed.
His eyebrow just goes up.
You can't actually do that, can you?
Okay.
Why did you? Okay.
What? What's wrong with you?
Nothing. I'm laughing at you.
All right, fine. So normal then.
Yes.
My knuckles are...
Freshly waxed and polished.
Ew.
I'm assuming you, for the reason I don't have a completed dais.
We are indeed.
It's not like you'd want one anyway.
Yes, I do.
I don't think
No.
Well, if you had one, it probably would not be good for us.
Won't argue that point.
So it would also make sense that we are here to mess with your plans.
So then I'm to assume you are my opposition then?
Question.
Mm-hmm.
With dizzying intellect,
Yes.
could I potentially try to convince him that this thing isn't actually what he thinks it is?
Let's go, motherfucker. Let's work. You could potentially. It's really hard.
Because it does say that my area of expertise in artifacts, as is my scholar stunt, is so advanced that nobody can tell if I'm making shit up.
Take that.
Mine, Jesus Christ.
The entire chat's like, don't fight him, it's Methuselah, don't fight him.
The great Methuselah.
Well, this is why we're not fighting
Yeah.
with fisticuffs yet.
Technically, I've just fought my shirt, and I won.
Does he get experience for that?
Solo expert.
No!
For fighting his own shirt and winning. Does he get experience for that?
No, the most he would get as an aspect is, why do these shirts keep disappearing?
Okay,
It
so
doesn't help me in combat.
Not really, no.
So, in actuality, that thing is supposed to, when properly connected, allow this god to
Control.
control what?
You basically can pull out anything and put it here.
Yeah. From
And
what the
what
description
it is
says,
going to be.
It can grab
So this
things
thing
from different...
allows a god
yeah.
to just do shit.
That's no good.
Okay, Arcana, based on what you have read and what you can interpret, it might just be that Mikalala was not actually a god at all. He was just a guy who found this thing.
Okay.
And by him using it and pretending to be a god, he would grab things from what they consider forwards and backwards in time
Okay.
to show he was more powerful and was a god.
Okay. So I'm going to convince him that it instead opens a magical portal to the belly of the great Jabu Jabu.
Let's roll off. It's your academics versus his.
Which I'm
Resolve.
guessing... Is it high enough that I shouldn't even roll?
If I fuck up badly, you have a chance.
So I have a chance.
You have a chance.
You're saying there's a
I'm saying there's a chance. Arcana, I don't bet against you anymore. Okay, +1. I need to
check out what he is on the track.
Because if it's higher than like 6, I'm not going to bother rolling.
Roll.
Like, I don't even know what my pluses are, because I have 5 to start, because this is academics.
Yeah.
Dizzying intellect, I don't believe gives it... You can use academics to modify deceit. You may use your academics instead of deceit, gaining the full value rather than a simple +1.
Yeah.
If you've taken scholar... Oh, wait, no, I can use scholar for this.
Mm-hmm.
So that's +2.
Yeah.
So it's +7 normally. It's 7 plus what I roll.
Yeah. So you actually have a
Oh,
mathematical chance.
wait. We can pump this. What are your aspects
Okay.
of any of them? Which do you think you could use?
That one, right? Or the ancient world is mysterious power?
The ancient world has mysterious
That would
power.
apply.
I don't even know what that is.
Spend a fate point, get +2.
It's not what you know what it is. It's how that sentence applies to what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
That's how aspects work.
Ancient world is
Mysterious power, yeah.
Alright, 8 points spent. So now I'm at +9 without rolling.
Yeah.
What else
Now
can we do?
roll positives.
Yeah, don't roll a truckload of negatives. If you're
What else can
figuring
I do? Could I use I've seen weird things?
What?
Hack the planet.
Hack the planet.
Knowledge him the fuck out.
Can I use I've seen weird things?
Yeah.
On top of it?
Yeah. You can use as
So-
many aspects as you want. You just can't use the same aspect twice.
So you have to just justify it.
Okay.
I've seen some weird
There's
shit.
some weird
so
shit.
This is gonna
Easily
cause
justifies it.
This is gonna, okay, so I'm now +11 without rolling.
Okay. I've got my roll.
I know you do.
Now,
I don't think I can apply anything else. Okay,
let
+11.
let the dice
it.
fall
Plus
where
11
they
is
may.
a lot.
11.
You have outrolled Dr. Methuselah.
Teleportation to the great Jabu Jabu, son!
What is your name, boy?
Can't even fucking remember. Buford Long. Because it belongs in a museum.
Yes, I got the pun. Give me your names, boys.
Names that power, don't do it, make it up.
Can't.
My
Ignore the
name,
fact I gave him my real name, go on.
my name is Rick Silver.
You believe him? Okay.
Fine. Cool, he knows you're not lying.
Go ahead.
But Mike, that's actually not my character's real name. That is his pen name.
Fine, he knows you're lying. He doesn't care.
Okay.
He's a
Powerful supervillain! This is a Doctor Doom moment. Tell him the name.
I strike a tuxedo mask pose.
Oh, dear God.
I am Heinrich von Gobbenschlaben, and I'm here to stop your evil schemes.
Yeah, see? That's how it's done. Dave?
I am world famous pugilist Billy J. Madley.
All right. Now, gentlemen, you realize that if you oppose
I tried
me,
to lie. I really did.
if you try to oppose me, I do reserve the right to retaliate. And he starts winding down the machine because he did listen to you. You did pass the roll. Are you prepared for the consequences?
I'm going to speak with him.
No, it's just like he's asking, are you all prepared for the consequences?
Oh.
Opposing me.
Why? Because you want to open a teleportation circle to the Great Jabu Jabu's belly?
Technically, we just saved
He
you
takes
from
out a
making
small
mistakes.
flute, and you hear roaring in the distance.
The Willy Wonka whistle.
Well, that's
Loompa doobadee-doo.
Here comes a dinosaur, fuck you.
That wasn't even a clever rhyme.
Tough shit.
so. I
Improv
just have to ask: did you train dinosaurs?
No, there's a special harmonic frequency within the ears of most Tyrannosaurus rexes that allows them to become...
You mean awesome?
Oh, I'm going to enjoy watching a T-Rex eat you. That allows them to perceive certain sounds at different registers. So what they have perceived is the sound of a young being harassed by a predator.
Question.
Yes.
How do you prevent it from eating you?
Didn't think of that yet, did you?
I have provisions.
Covered himself in cayenne sauce, didn't he?
Bananas and smelling.
Where's he gonna get a banana during the great banana apocalypse?
The production manager's having a stroke over there.
So, the victory is not just against us,
It's against you, except you have some preparations.
Yes.
Is it Plan H?
What? Is this just this elaborate pissing contest now with Dr. Methuselah?
Well, these things never turn into elaborate piecing contests.
No, I'm asking you out of character.
Oh, I don't know.
And how does one piss elaborately?
I've seen it. Anyways,
Okay.
Moving on.
So how are you guys going to resolve this conflict? You've heard a large roaring in the distance.
It's not here yet.
that's right.
Not yet.
Can we estimate how long it'll take for them to get here, considering we saw most of the dinosaurs on our way in?
And heading away.
A good 10 minute, good 10, 15 minutes?
Good, tons of time.
Does Dr. Methuselah look like a squirrely fellow?
No. He actually, despite the fact that he's very slim and his cheekbones are very, he's almost emaciated, but he has like some fat and some build to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's just incredibly lean. Excuse me. He looks like he could do a fight. But then again, he looks like that kind of guy. It's like, I don't know what kind of martial art he knows,
Okay,
but he
well,
could learn it. He could
That's
know a
pretty
really
immaterial
scrolly
because I'm
martial
going to
art.
spend a fate point, quick draw my pistol, and shoot him in the face.
That's
then
gonna
I
go
will
horribly.
And then I will punch that bullet further into his face.
That would be incredible. It's like, and boom.
Fire it at me. I'll ricochet it right into his brain.
Oh wow, that's good.
I gotta adjust.
What'd you
the
get, Jordan?
attrition.
5.
5? Cool. Here's what he does. He holds up a hand, and you see a mathematical equation appear
What?
in front of it.
What?
Do I know what that equation is?
You've never seen it before, Arcada. In fact, it doesn't make
Is it in my
sense.
library?
It doesn't make sense.
But you do
This
see
does
the symbol
not
pi.
make sense.
But I've seen some weird things.
I know, but it's Dr. Methuselah, and it's just, as it happens, the bullets slow and stop and fall.
That's great.
While he's doing this, I'm going to pop open a panel in the slowly winding down machine and dump a handful of coins into it.
What?
I'm using my resources literally.
So you're throwing change at him?
Just pocket
No,
change
no, no, no,
into
no, no.
delicate workings.
Not at Dr. Methuselah, at his contraction.
As
he's standing
I
next
do
to-
recall, when you described it, he was working with uninsulated wiring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're putting a bunch of pennies and...
Into a bunch of uninsulated wiring, and let's see what happens.
Okay! We're on.
He didn't expect that, did he? Now, while he's panicking, I'm going to keep punching him in the head until he falls
While
over.
he's doing his Jedi tricks, I'm like,
Sorry.
distraction!
Help.
Yeah, I know, right?
What?
Oh, did it move on you?
Yeah, here.
All the way back. It is vertical now. Oh yeah.
How did you do that?
There you go.
Magic.
Okay.
Hey, I did it.
Methuselah!
Methuselah!
Damn it.
So, Jordan, as you throw the coins in to the exposed wiring, rather than plinking off or anything, they immediately hover in place.
'Cause I don't know science. I don't.
It's just,
guessing.
and Methuselah stops and stares at that. Well, I need to go.
While he's distracted, cross counter.
Okay.
Football tackle.
And I'm going to throw down a dirty fighter,
Okay.
and I'm going to punch him right in the ribs. Cool. So this is 5, 6, 7 plus this. Boop. 8.
Okay.
8 to cross counter his ribs.
That's gonna hurt.
Cross counter.
Because yeah, Methuselah just has descriptions at what his all, because he has all of the skills. It's just at what level they're at, which sucks.
Wait, he has every skill?
He has every skill, but they're all at different tiers,
Jesus.
depending on what category they count as.
Son of a butt.
And that is fair. So that's a +2. Cool. As he's making his escape, you actually punch him in the kidney
Yeah.
from behind. He's just like,
blood.
ah! Oh, you asshole! Ow!
Pete Blood, hooker.
Ow! You, Arcana,
Respect my authority.
Crack!
Arcana, what would you like to do?
That's a very good question.
He's
Well,
gonna
he's
pee
punching
blood for
in
a
the
week.
knowing exactly what the thing actually does,
Yeah.
I would like to go and take over the machine.
Okay.
Oh, good God.
I'm sorry about the change.
I'll keep the change.
I'm gonna see if I can take a pot shot at Methuselah.
All right.
So, I'm definitely in over my head. So I'm just
Yeah.
Fate point for that.
All right. Okay.
And I'm gonna use theory and practice.
Yeah.
And that allows me to use my science skill instead of any other skill. So I'm going to use my instead of my
Looks like
gun.
we just changed your plans. Oh, it's just nothing but bad puns.
I got a one-liner lined up, but I don't know a good time to use it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 5, 6, and my aspect is 7, 8.
Okay. He did not do that well. So you fire a bolt of as he's going, you dick! Gets him in the shoulder, and he tumbles down.
Okay.
The cigarette. And you just hear shale and rock. You gonna find you all of you! Revenge! 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 Oi! 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 Ow!
Well, I don't have.
You haven't heard the last of me, Centurions!
I'm gonna kick a rock down the side.
At the base of the
Hit me in the
cigarette.
face.
Yeah.
Go down.
You might want to stay here for this part.
Oh, by the way, Mike, I'm just kicking a piece of the rubble off down.
Yeah,
after
can we
him.
just be petty for a second?
I love how I set up this badass guy who uses mathematical equations like things. Just like, can we be petty and huck rocks at him?
We're just gonna spend a couple of minutes throwing rocks.
Rocks at him while Mr. Science Guy is going to sort out what's going on over there.
All right.
Mr. Science Guy, apparently Mr. Academics is trying to take over machine.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like Arcana, you're trying to turn all the dials down. It's not working.
Wait, is that what you're trying to do?
I was probably turning them up to 11.
Okay, is that what you want to do?
Sure.
All right.
Let's go down this road.
You could short out the generator.
Reverse the polarity.
What?
I don't know.
Just shouting science terms.
Reverse the polarity of the neutron flow.
So,
You have
Tom,
to attack you on
as you
pulse.
come over to see what he's doing to the console, you notice he's turning all the dials up.
Soured the milk laddie.
And the spare change is rumbling within the housing.
If you're
Trying to cause explosion, you're succeeding.
Good.
Oh, okay.
That rock that I kicked down the thing.
Is coming back up.
What the fuck?
Oh, no. Didn't expect that.
And you're just starting to notice dust from the surrounding area.
So is
come
this
in.
the point where I can magically pull out the missing piece that we did actually bring? And
No!
No, unfortunately, that's not happening. That's not what's happening. And you see it start to raise up on the dais.
I made preparations of my own.
And you're watching the ziggurat actually start to reform
Preparation.
really fast, as if it's being restored really, really fast.
All right, we gotta leave. I think things are.
And as it's happening, you're starting to see it displace.
Okay.
As if it's here, now it's over there, but the entire jungle's over there.
Probably get out of the dodge.
I don't like that.
Let's go.
Are you all cheesing?
Can we find
2 metal beams that we could potentially place on the ground right next to each other and make a train station.
Oh my god!
Well, you cannot. No.
He did say. Hold on. I'm feeling very vulnerable right now.
I love this train.
And sure enough, a train does pull off because the ziggurat is actually moving, as are the tracks. And for half a second, the train has pulled up right in front of the tracks at the base of the ziggurat, and they have been displaced to there, chronologically. It's just like, you see Nauticus looking out the window. Oh, you made a mess. Would you like to escape on the train?
Yes, I would.
Can I just, before we get on, I throw one last rock at Methuselah and I say, exact change is required for this bus. And then cut it. Let's get the fuck out of here.
You all cheese it down the ziggurat as it's completely reforming back to perfect condition.
I'm assuming I couldn't take any of the parts of the thingy.
I'll explain what happened. Well, okay. I'm going to explain what happens.
Because it belongs in a museum.
So, as you all cheese off and you're taking off away from the train, the entire ziggurat lifts off of the ground, and as the last cracked piece of stone fits into place, BAM! A massive explosion rips a huge tear into the sky, and the entire ziggurat is shoved up into it as it's slowly being destroyed and reformed at the same time. And then you see a small object land on the ground, and then a massive explosion, and it shuts back up. I'm assuming you choose to go and see what fell down. Arcana. The remaining 3 pieces of the outer ring are left behind, but not the core. That is gone.
Oh, good.
Still take it.
You still take it?
It can be used without all pieces.
Cool.
So we'll get the train to stop suddenly.
Yeah.
Everyone goes flying to the front, obviously.
Yeah.
we get out.
They don't fly to the front, they fly on top of each other, and everyone's going, ooh! You get back on, and sexy ties it.
Crash.
Oh my god, I fell on Gregor. Oh no.
So we get out, run past, go grab it. As
Just
we
like,
run,
you're all cheesing it. Go, go, go,
as
go,
we run
go.
past, we all give Methuselah a kick, grab it, run back, give him another kick, and get on the train and leave.
Because fuck that guy.
Oh my god.
And you easily escape, and you have now successfully defeated our latest adventure, Dr. Methuselah and the Gate of Time. Congratulations!
I made a man pee blood for a week.
So, there are still dinosaurs in the Congo of Africa. You didn't take care of that.
Yeah, that
Sounds
sounds
like
like
a Congo problem.
They did not. They're still out.
Yeah, that's normal.
That sounds like a Congo problem. Also, we can
And
start
sure
a
enough,
business.
Arcana, you are the one who gets to deliver the remainder of the ring to the set. The research scientist is completely amazed by you. He's looking up to you. You're whole. But that is not the end of our story.
Of course not.
The core... What? For your character stuff, though. Is there any other character stuff you want to do? We'll get that up now.
I do. Having left the Congo, I am now opening up a small business.
Okay.
That sells hunting tours to the Congo.
Okay. Tom, what's your character doing?
Oh no, my character is actually going to be sitting in his study, trying to figure out the temporal mechanics of how this device functioned.
Sure. That is what you do.
What the hell is the Zorth axes?
Yeah. Jordan, what do you do?
Zoom!
Whoa.
It's like the math is speaking to me. I wish to become seconded to the Penetratus.
You become a frequent and ongoing guest of the Penetratus. In fact, however...
I wish to learn from the master.
You will.
It's a small elaborate card that says free ride.
Ugh.
You quickly
No, it
become
just says exact change.
you quickly become fast friends with Lord Nauticus, and you become a frequent guest on the train.
Excellent.
However, for one trip, he asks that he leave you and all guests behind. You don't know why, but I will tell you what happens on this trip. Nauticus takes the Penetratus around and down some old train tracks that no one's ever used in a very long time. He gets out, and at the end of the tracks is a stone wall. It's perfect. He runs his hand along it and says, "Good. It should be here." And he starts whistling a tune, and as he does, he walks into the stone wall and finds himself in an entirely different location. A strange city. A city with no sky, but instead its sky is just the remainder of the city. It is all buildings from different places and lands and cultures. It is a city that is basically somehow the land has formed around into a perfect ring, a torus even.
What are you doing?
Oh boy.
And he walks into the market of this city, and he goes to one of the marketers and says, "Hello there. I don't believe I've been here before, but I need to make some purchases. One, I need a couch, as well as some other things. You see, my train needs some modifications." And the guy is, of course, starting to take down notes. And Nauticus looks around and just notices that this entire city is a lot busier than it should be. Son of a bitching motherfucker. And he says, "What's going on?" And the shopkeep says, "Oh, don't you know?" "No, what?" "All of the gates are open." "What do you mean, all of the gates are open?" "Oh, I don't know, sir. About a year ago, every gate in and out of Sigil opened up, as well as all of the gates in between the worlds. They're all open now. You don't need keys to go through the gates of Sigil anymore." "Well, that would mean that anything could go anywhere." "Yeah. The Lady of Pain's running around. She's relocking all the gates to Sigil. But everything between the worlds just opened up. We don't get it. No one knows what's going on."
What are you doing?
And Nauticus just kind of looks around, and he's incredibly concerned. Meanwhile, somewhere else, the ziggurat crash lands into a bog, and the center stone collapses down the steps and crashes into a million pieces. And in the center of those is a single stone, an orange stone with 12 sides. And the silhouette of a cat walks up to that stone and picks it up. And we're going to end it there. Thank you, everyone, for joining.
I don't get it.
You son of a bitch.
A single cat picks up a certain orange stone, and we're going to end it there. Guys, thank you very much for participating, as the chat is having a stroke. That brings us to the end of this year's D20 Live game. I thank you all for participating and joining us. I'd like to thank all of my players who are participating today, as well as everyone who has joined us this past year. And we will take a quick break, but we will see you all next year. We've got one more thing planned. Thank you, everyone, for playing. Guys, thank you so much for playing today. And all of you at home who have followed us, liked, shared, commented, and subscribed, thank you so much. And we'll see you next time.
I hate you, Mike.
Everyone does.